What are coins? They're what crowd control uses to basically trigger effects. That's how it works on crowd control. But I'll get into that when we actually boot up Minecraft team. I'm not going to kind of bore you all with the details right now. But alas, we are, I think, good to go. Yes, I think we are. All right, team. It is time. Gamba, yes. Oh my gosh, if a moderator could set up a gamble for 1 month, 10 days, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Brand new day here in the world of Kentucky, of course. And I have to eat food as well because we are very hungry. Oh my gosh. I might have to make a stew. But I don't think I have any fish. That might be a problem. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a moment. Either way, everybody, welcome in to the Stevie the Skeptic playthrough. Today, the big goal, the military surplus store. We have spent all yesterday, the last time playing, clearing out 5th Street. And I think at this point, all we have left to clean up is maybe a couple stragglers around here. And then, of course, the brunt of the work will be spent right in front of the store over here. But once we take them all out, it will be safe to enter into the building, check for the little suspenders, check for angle-headed flashlights, check for ammo, check for weapons, check for more tools. That's going to be big value, and that is pretty much the last thing we need to worry about before we go to the bridge and finally search for indisputable evidence that we do in fact live in a video game world. Where is this base located? We are in the gasoline station on Bourbon Way in the city of Louisville. So, very nice location. But how are you doing, Watermelon? Military surplus store time? Indeed. Hello there. Charm, good to see you. Eat just a can of food. It's not going to do enough for me. We're going to probably still be pretty hungry. So I'd rather get fish and make a proper... Oh, please don't be raining today. What is going on in this playthrough that we've just been having so much rain? It's actually a little annoying how much rain we've had. Normally, I like some rain in Zomboid, but, like, this is just too much rain. I'm also more annoyed that we don't have rain collectors built yet. That's kind of on me, though. I should probably prioritize building some rain collectors. Let's go really quickly. I don't remember if we checked it last time or not. We're going to quickly double-check the fish trap. Maybe there will be something yummy hiding in the fish trap. If not, we can go fishing, of course, too. We could probably get some baits rather easily if we find like a little bug on the floor. But let's go ahead. Fishing nets. Well, we don't have bait in there, so we're probably not going to get too much, are we? I think we already had the tadpole. Never mind. We must have already done it. Then I'm going to use that for bait, and we will go fishing. That is what we will do. But now the question is, where did I put my fishing rod? Actually, it's back at the base, isn't it? Yeah, it's back at the base. God damn it. Alright, hold on. We'll pull back up. Jules, how are you doing, by the way? Welcome in. I hope you're all having a good day overall, team. Drop the engine, thank you. Why don't you go to the store and find rain barrels? What store in this area would have rain barrels? I can't think of a single store near here that would have a rain barrel. Also, where did we put that fishing rod? Did we leave it... Actually, wait, did we leave it? We did leave it on the ground over there, okay. I thought we left it outside for a second. I'm glad we found that. Again, we will need some sort of bait. Can I actually maybe use the canned goods for bait? Or is that not even possible? Like, I'm almost wondering if I could put, like, a pineapple on there as a piece of bait, potentially. Let me just try it. Fuck it. And if I can't, I'll just eat the pineapples. We will find out right now. I think the gardening stores, but I don't know if those are close. The only gardening store I'm personally aware of in Louisville, I'm sure there's multiple, but the only one that I know of is over near Gigamart, which is going to definitely be a very long process to get into, team. I don't think that's going to be very easily done. Oh, wait, I had the tadpole this whole fucking time. I'm stupid as fuck. Whatever. I'm going to have my pineapples regardless. That'll be a nice little treat. Jorgs, yes, you do have the Founders Badge. So, fun little story last night, guys. I am pretty sure that a couple... I think there were 2 accounts that were founders of my channel that I think got, like, suspended or banned or something. So, yeah, we have 2 new founders, technically. And, Jorgs, you are one of them. Congrats. Beaver, you better die today in-game. Well, Silverfang, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll see, you know. Maybe the military surplus store is going to be too much for one beaver to handle. We'll see. But I'm really hoping the fish are biting right now. It's not really prime fishing time, and I don't know if the rain impacts things at all. I don't see any ripples, though, out on the water. Maybe it's the rain kind of making it hard to tell. I don't know. Is that a ripple? I can't tell if that's a ripple or if that's like the rain hitting the water. Oh, dude, it's so impossible to tell. Maybe I go back over to our original home? Or I drive further up the road over here? Rain should help with fishing, honestly. I mean... Guys, I'm not a scientist. I don't know fish. Thank you, Zark, for the follow. What does founder mean for Twitch? That means you were one of the very first people to ever subscribe to my channel. There were ripples to the right of the dock? Are you serious? With the rain, I really could not tell anything. I thought I saw ripples, but I thought those were also like maybe the rain just hitting the water. Like kind of rattling off. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that actually did not even count as a hit. I'm actually shocked. But yeah, I think another thing today, before we even head out to the military surplus store. Oh, there they are. That's okay. That's very definitive. Okay, with no rain, that's actually so much easier to see. All right. Let's just go fishing. I don't think there's any zombies around here. Hopefully the tadpole gets us a nice little snack. Hopefully a big fish, too. Hopefully a big one. Yo, Zark, welcome, man. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad you've been enjoying the content. Welcome to the Twitch stream. How are you doing, though, Zark? I hope your playthrough's been going well. What mods am I running? Mainly quality of life stuff right now. We have Twitch stats at the bottom. Here goes the sun, blue moon, things like that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Come here. You need to be a big fish, by the way.
Sure
this needs to be something meaty. I'm telling you right now. Come on. Right there. Oh, that's not looking promising. A small white crappie. Yeah, that is not going to ring my bell, team. That is not going to slice up the salami. Holy fucking shit. Can I use that as bait? Is that... No? I can't use that as bait. This fish is horrible. I can't even slice it up. I have to eat it whole. That is such a small fish. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, we're just done for. Holy crabby, no need to call me out like that. What game mode are you playing on? This is Sandbox. We have very high population. Extremely rare loot on almost everything. Everything else close to Apocalypse. Dig up some worms. I'd rather look for a bug. I think a bug would be relatively easy to find right now. Oh, I hit the Windows key. My mistake. Okay, I should... Well, if it pauses, it doesn't even matter. Hello to the beaver. Hello there, Lord. How are you doing? Not about the size of the fish, just how you use it. Well, I would only use it to eat it. And it only gives me, what, 6 hunger? So I can't even use it as bait to catch other fish. So what's the point? Oh my gosh, though. Butterfish with the follow. Fish with the butter, perhaps. Was not expecting that. Maybe if I can't catch a big fish, at least I can catch the butterfish. I appreciate the follow. How are you doing? Bugs in the rank? Guys, you can find bugs all over the time. If anything, wait. No, wait. This is actual science now. If anything, wouldn't the bugs be more evident in the rain? Because the worms get drawn up to the surface because of the rain. They can't breathe underground because the ground is waterlogged. So how would they possibly be not evident? They would be all over the place, the worms, with the rain. Now, it's only light rain, so maybe it's still taking some time to actually soak in to the earth. I'm going to tell you right now, though, all we're finding are rock. No, not trash either. What is that? That's nothing. That's a paper bag. Okay, is it, like... Does it have something? Let me just check if it has something. No, it has nothing. Okay, so that's worthless. We do not need that. We do not need that. Can't you use maggots from corpses? Well, let's find out. There's a sleeping little guy right there. We do have a maggot. Hold on. And if I throw... Where's my fishing rod? There it is. Maybe I need to put it in my inventory? Okay, we can use the maggots. All right, perfect. Problem resolved. Although I really do not believe that the big fish are going to be enticed by a very small maggot. So I'm a little worried that we're still going to catch very slim, very light, very thin fish. In which case, my hunger will continue to grow at an exponential rate. Also, these zombies don't even have maggots. What the hell?
Nice
Maggots?
going,
Hello?
boss.
A paring knife. Okay, we'll take that off. A lot of them have decomposed already, too. So I think a lot of the older... Ah, there we go. One more. All right. I think a lot of the older zombies that might have had maggots are probably gone at this point. Thank you so much for all the follows, though, guys. Welcome in, everybody. I don't know what's happening. Oh, my gosh. The follows have just been insane today. Sunken Tort as well with the tier 1 for 35 whole months. Trying to chat on the Twitch mobile app. It is so borked again. Failing to send. I blame Spiffo. Well, blame Jeff Bezos at the end of the day, okay? Not Spiffo. He's done nothing wrong. In fact, he's not even related to Amazon nor Twitch in the slightest, okay? They're completely separate entities. But I'm sorry to hear that. I appreciate the sub, though. That's very kind of you. Hello there, BMW. Can you make macaroni and cheese in-game yet? Yes, you can. They did fix that bug from a while ago. They finally made it so you can actually make mac and cheese again. And open up the boxes of mac and cheese. Which is great. Alright, we need a big fish here. Hot Sauce with the follow, thank you as well. Immortal Theory, thank you guys. Howdy Beaver, I miss much? Not really, Guts. I mean, we literally have just started. I'm just fishing up some food right now. Hopefully we catch something delicious, because right now we caught a very small, very white crappie. Oh, big, please, big. Big. Oh no, it's not putting up much of a fight. This is a small fish I've ever seen one. Come on. I don't want to run out of line. I'm worried I'm going to damage my fishing rod, and then we're really in a pickle. Come on. Come on. It's right there. Yep, I was about to say. Alright, so not promising again. Okay, this time it was a small black crappie. So now we're collecting all of the crappies, many different colors. But still, I don't believe that's going to do much for me. Yeah, 8 hunger. And also too small to be sliced up. So, I mean, diversity, team. That's important. We love diversity, but I would love just a bigger fish in general. Okay, so let's really work on that part of the equation before anything else. Rainbow crappie yet? Are there rainbow-colored crappies? Oh no, dude. I think that was the last little bit of the fish, too. I don't see them chomping over here anymore. Oh, but there's ripples right over there. Okay, we can just go over there. Hold on. We just run over there. Sapphire, thanks so much for the tier 1 for 2 whole months. 2 months already. It's crazy how quick time flies. Especially when you are fucking starving to death. That's okay. How are you doing, Sapphire, today? One day I will play this game. You make it very tempting to buy a PC and this game. Honestly, if you don't have a PC, I think it's definitely worth getting a PC. Because not only is this game amazing, but there's so many other great PC games out there. And this is the type of game, too, that even with, like, a very basic computer, like, if you got, like, a cheap $500 laptop, you'd probably still be able to run this game. This is not a very demanding game. It can be unoptimized at times, but I would not necessarily say this requires, like, a 5090 and 64 gigabytes of RAM. The only time it matters is if you're going to be doing some crazy fucking, like, mods. Or hosting a multiplayer server. That's it. So if you're just trying to do some single-player stuff, get a nice little laptop. It's going to open up so many doors. You can play so many new games. PC gaming is way better than console gaming, hands down. I agree. I like PC way more than console. Yo, Beaver, if the Zomboid devs asked you to be added as an NPC in the game, which Ville would you want yourself to be, and what kind of character are you seeking to be? Which Ville? I don't know if I know what you mean by that, but if you're asking, like, what town I would be in? Probably Riverside, because that's kind of where I'm at the most. Or Camp Busy Beaver. I feel like that'd be very fitting for me, if you could find me as an NPC at Camp Busy Beaver. As far as, like, what I would do...
Sure you'll find a use for that.
I would like to be a trader. I would like to be, like, a merchant, if you will. And I would want to sell, like, fun little furniture pieces and maybe some really rare items in the game. That's what I would love. I think that'd be fun. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way. Falapa with the prime for 2 whole months. Hello, Beaver Fishing in the Rain. Doing my best. The fish are not biting. They seem very disinterested in the singular maggot I've placed on the hook. That's not doing it for them. I know it's not like some A5 Wagyu. I did not realize the fish were so picky, though. I'm going to drink my Baja Blast now. Kesarl, how are you? PC gaming is king, but I like using a controller. You can still hook up a controller on PC. In fact, a lot of PCs have Bluetooth, so you can still do it wirelessly. And Steam has tons of support for all types of controllers, too. Xbox, PlayStation, even Nintendo Switch stuff, so... PC gaming is way better than console gaming, not being confined to the limited libraries, no monthly cost to play online on a system and game that I own. Yes, that is the biggest thing for me, is, like, the idea of getting a console... Like, I have a PS5, right? I touch it maybe once a month. At most. Because you have to pay to play with your friends online, which I think is ridiculous. I understand in the console market, like, that's kind of where they make their money, because they lose a lot of money on selling the console itself, but, like, why would I pay you, like, however much money a year to play online when I can just boot up my PC, probably get better graphics, better frame rate, play with all of my friends, because now everything is cross-play. Like, I don't know why I would do that. Please be a big fish. Oh, that looks so fucking tiny. It's a small green sunfish. Okay, well, now we're collecting different types of fish, at least. We get the sunfish. How many fish have we collected now at this point? Damn, look at that. We're catching some big fish. Okay. Our library of fish grows. That is very nice. All right, I think that's going to be it for now. Because I am out of maggots, and I don't see the ripples anymore. So I think I'll just get in my car, we'll cook up the meal, and we'll focus on the military surplus store for a little bit. Schnee, by the way, thank you for follow. My PS5 is a $600 Ruco and Blu-ray player. Understandable. That is understandable. It's on. Getting a console is a great idea for, like, if you don't have a smart TV and you want, like, smart TV capabilities. Just get, like, Netflix on it. You know, Hulu, all that sort of stuff. You get all those wondrous streaming apps on the consoles. And you don't have to pay for the online there. But if we're talking about gaming, I'd rather just do it on PC. Nice, chill fishing sesh team. Indeed, indeed. We caught 3. I wish I got bigger fish, though. But I think that's just simply a limitation, probably, of our fishing skill, which is getting closer to level 2. But I imagine the big boy fish only come out when you have, like, what? Probably level 4, 5, probably higher. Okay. Can I not even throw these in? Oh, dude, I just have to eat them whole. I can't even do anything with the stew. Alright. Whatever. I'll do what I have to. Fishing skill? I'm at about 1.5 right now. But we still got a ways to go, team, on level 2. If you put them in a stew, you'd lose them. Oh my god, they're so small, they would just swim away. I would never be able to find them again, even though they're in a very tiny pot. So this is great, guys. We got the small black crappie, the small white crappie, and the green sunfish. Why aren't these two together? Why aren't the crappies together? This is division. Probably solve this. Either way, I will consume them all equally, and I will cherish each bite of these delicious meals that we have. They're cooking up quick, too. I love that. We'll see. Have I tried Vane? Yes, I've actually, we did a stream of it like a week ago. Last Friday, I believe. Fish segregation. This is so sad. Guys, I'm going to enjoy each fish equally, alright? I'm going to take, here, I'm going to start with half of the black fish, then we'll go to the white fish, and then we'll go to the green fish, okay? The green one is done last, though, for sure. Alright, that was that one. We do half of this one. Oh, it suddenly got much larger, by the way. The fish looks... I don't know what it is. Maybe heat causes the fish to expand, perhaps. Alright, now I eat all of the green fish, though. Notice how we're still hungry, by the way. Wait, this is actually insane. So those 3 fish are not going to get us out of hunger? No. No way. We're still peckish, you're kidding me. Alright, we might have to do some foraging. We might have to do some looting. I don't know. Why is the fish bigger when you eat them? Guys, this might be more proof that we live in a simulation, quite frankly. It's almost like they weren't able to program different models of fish for when your character is holding them. So, that is, you know, that's something for sure. Actually, do I need to repair this before I head out? Let me double check. Oh, yeah, that needs to be repaired ASAP. In fact, this has been repaired twice already. Is there even a point then? Low key, maybe I just make a new weapon. Because I have the other baseball bat right now. I could just swap over, you know. What difficulty are we running? We are doing very high population. Extremely rare loot on most things. But then everything else is close to apocalypse. Am I going to find out in the server through email? No, you will find out in the Discord. No one has been reached out to yet about joining the Discord. That will only happen when we are done with the forum, which is tomorrow. The forum closes tomorrow, so probably Saturday, Sunday, you guys will hear news on if you were selected to join the whitelisted server. Until then, I have no information to share, team. Nice organized countertop. We try, team. We try a little bit. Actually, I could probably take out the garden fork, too, as a weapon. That might be useful later on. Okay, here's what I'm going to do as well. Oh, I have boxes of canned mushroom soup. I had no idea I had that. That's actually a huge find. That will save us a little bit. Let me unload all of the food to start. Oh, dude, wait, the jig lure as well? We should have definitely been using that instead of the maggots. That would have been way better. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was all the food. We're not counting the egg carton because that's all rotten. Although, can I use rotten eggs as bait? That's a real question right there. We will have to see. Maybe today we don't even go out to the quarantine zone, or actually the military surplus store. Maybe today is a day where we just focus on what we need to do around here. That might make more sense. You had a lure the whole time, and it actually would be better, I think, than utilizing worms or whatever. Oh, there's my fishing rod back there. I want to see if I can actually put a... No, it does not seem like I can use it as bait, unless I need to hold it. Again, sometimes it's weird where it's like if you hold it, suddenly it actually will let you do things. No. Okay, so the rotten eggs truly are completely fucking worthless. We do not need these eggs right now, so I'm going to go ahead and throw them out. Fishing rod, I'll just place that back on the ground for now. And that'll be fine. Garbage. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring in any tools that we see. So that, butterfly knife, dust mask, definitely all of that, the fiberglass tape, the large hooks, the pipe wrench, I want to completely offload this vehicle because I think we are basically done with this car. Damn, I did not realize how many welding torches we had, too. Hella welding torches. Okay, that's actually pretty much all tools in the back of the car. The only thing I'm going to leave out, actually, is the sledge, though, because I'm going to throw that right into our other vehicle. For anybody curious about what is our other car, we have that red sedan right over there. It should be in pretty much full condition. It's hot-wired. We can drive it right away. It's full tank. The only thing we need to worry about on that is the storage capacity. I don't think we're going to be able to put everything that was in the trunk of the other car in there, but that's completely fine, you know. All of this for now, we throw right away, along with those axes. Again, we have so many axes, it's not even funny. Again, it is crazy out here. Squirrel, how are you doing? Good evening to you. Welcome in. The music is really loud. Is anybody else believing the music is very loud? Because I'm going to be honest, on my end, it's actually very quiet. So I'm curious. I appreciate that, by the way, Juan. Thank you for the compliment. Derp says it is fine. I'm grooving. It is loud. Music is not loud. Okay, the duality of man is always unwavering. I do not know what to believe. Let me actually take a look at my OBS. I'll lower it like a little tiny tad. That might be better. Let me know if that's a better volume. Because I'm looking at the OBS, and yeah, it seems to be going a little... I don't know. Now it's very background. Okay. Right there. Is that better? That might be a perfect middle ground. Oh, that's a perfect middle ground. That's so perfect. I'm looking at OBS, guys. That's perfect. That's beautiful. That's good right there. Yeah, I think that's actually perfect. All right. We did it together, team. Good job. All right. This goes away. This goes away. This goes away. Flashlight in good shape. I love that. The wooden mallet goes away. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. We have so much other stuff. The dust masks. Let me get rid of the dirty one. We'll just hold on to the clean one for now. And the box of batteries, the butterfly knife, all that can go away. And you know what? I think we are pretty much set. I'm pretty sure that's everything, with a few very minor exceptions. You know what, Beaver? You just need to start singing the music instead. Well, I'm not really much of an a cappella person. Unfortunately, the song was completely instrumental. So I don't think I can really do anything about that, unfortunately. Okay. Really quick as well, I want to check the back over here and just see inside of the dumpster. Okay, never mind. All right, that was a waste of my time. I did want to make a rain collector. Now that we have all these planks lying around and I have one garbage bag, I think I need 4 garbage bags to be able to do it, which if I just go check some dumpsters, I feel like that'd be almost instant. We'd find it almost no problem. I do have some stuff in here. I mean, honestly, none of this is really that important except for the hammer and the L94. Ooh, those 2 dumpsters, though, right there. Those might have the bags we need. Yep, garbage bag. Perfect. More garbage bag. All right, that's all we need then, because we have one in the house already. Perfect. The big animal feed bins make good for collecting water. They are really good for collecting water. Actually, you know what? I think I probably could have just used one of those. I wonder, though, if there is a difference between collecting water from there or not. I don't actually know. Level 1 Goblin. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing, Goblin? Also, some of these have items in them, I think. A rotten croissant. I don't think I want the croissant. Iron pipe will drop that. Yeah, a lot of gross old food lying around in there, so we will ignore all of that. Beaver, you can just drink from the river. See, it's so far away, though. I'd have to cross the streets and then, like, walk all the way to the river and then come back to my... Like, guys, that's a big commitment. Why do that when I could just go ahead put all of the planks right here, put all of my garbage bags right there, grab a couple nails, and then we're set. Like, that's such a commitment to be able to do that, no? I also should build a butchering hook. So, you know what? We're going to put that... It has to be facing this way. Are you serious? It has to face this way. Okay, well, you know what? That'll go in the back, then. Let's focus on rain collector. So I think we can do... No, not a tannin barrel. I don't really want that. Rain. There we go. I have to do the small one. That's fine. I have to do the cheap container. That's okay. I love your YouTube content. I hope you're having a good stream today. I am level 1 Goblin. We're having a very wondrous stream. We kind of just started our grind, of course, on the military surplus store. We haven't even gone off into that direction yet. I'm kind of working on the house right now, but we're definitely going to be moving towards it soon. I don't know if you've seen Stevie before. This is our character Stevie, level 1 Goblin. If you have a tarp, you can make a rain collector with it. You will need the 1 compared to the 4 garbage bags. I don't think I have a tarp. If I did, I completely blanked on it. It's fine. We have the 4 bags. It is fine. The butchering hook, yeah, I would like to put that back here. I don't want that, like, putting all the blood there. Again, I don't think we're going to even get, like, any farm animals, really. Actually, you know what? There actually might be a spot where we could get some farm animals close by. I think right over here could be a place to get farm animals. I think these are stables. Now, this is, I think, a horse track. We don't have the horse spawn enabled. But I do wonder if, like, there could be cows that spawn there or something. It might be worth checking that later on. But again, we're kind of getting sidetracked. Again, our priority today is this building right here. We want that building, team. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. What can I build with my 1 singular plank? I could do a plank barricade. Or a wooden fence post. Or just a shelf. You know what? A shelf. I love the idea of putting a shelf out here. There we go. 6 XP from that shelf. It holds 5 capacity. Okay, that's fucking worthless. That does nothing for me, but at least we have a shelf. It shows we've been working on the place a little bit. It adds character to our base. Alright. We are once again hungry. What a surprise, team. Are you shocked by this news? Are any of you blown away by that? Guys, we just ate 3 fish a moment ago, and we're still hungry. What a surprise. So let's go ahead and grab that lure, and we will go back out there and see if we can catch a delicious, yummy, amazing big boy fish to make us actually well-fed today. This really was a day of resting. We really did not really do much on the front of clearing out the land. Were those 3 sardines? No, they were 2 crappies and then 1 sunfish. But they were all small. Like, centimeters. So, not really sure what to do about that. Again, it could just be our fishing level is too low to the point where we're not really going to get a chance to catch any cool fish. Was that ripples? I don't think so. Wait, was it? Bro, I don't know what to believe anymore. It looks like ripples almost. Oh. I know, little car. I know. I know. It is hard out here. You know, we'll just drive over until we still... Was that ripples? Oh, there's so many ripples out there, but I don't think I can cast that far out. That's 100% a ripple over there, but I don't think I can do anything about that. That's too far out. There's got to be something close to the edge over here, no? There's also 1 little zombie over there. Actually, did we ever check the greenhouse over here? That could have some, that might have some vegetables for us, potentially. Can you make boats in this game? Not without a mod. No. And in fact, I don't even think there are any boat mods for Build 42 at all. I think that was a Build 41 thing only. I have not heard of any boat mods for build 42. Okay, that's ripples over there. I think we could cast that far out if we go to the end of the dock, but let me just quickly... Oh, they're right. Dude, what? I swear I just saw ripples, like, right here. Am I crazy? The game is toying with me, I swear. Or I'm imagining it at all. I could be imagining every little bit of it. And, no, this did not have any amazing plans for us whatsoever. Not even, like, crazy tools, either. I was expecting something. Okay. Okay, yeah, you're toying with me. It's fine. It's fine, game. It's okay. Here. Right there. Right at the edge of the pier. We grab a snack. We have the Jig Lore 2. More proof of the simulation? Indeed, Terminal. Just way more proof. I was just thinking about a week ago how trippy it would be to find the tile graveyard. We're going to be going there, team. I don't know if today's the day, but today is for sure the day we get into the military surplus store. After we actually deal with our hunger. I've been trying to get into fishing. I want our friend Stevie to be adept at the art of snagging little fish out of the water. But he's not doing a very good job of it. But, of course, fishing is a game of patience, alright? You have to kind of entice the fish. There's like a little bit of a dance you have to do. It's almost like you're a bird, like trying to convince the female birds that you are the perfect mate. Oh, it seems like we've done enough convincing as well. Come here. Oh, that's a feisty one too. That one's got some heft to him, I can tell. Oh yeah, he's fighting. Look at this. Come here. This better be a big boy fish, I'm telling you right now. That seems... Okay, I don't like how the world just changed colors. It was another crappie, by the way. So not really that worth it. Never mind. That's okay. Why does that room even exist in front of a river that has 7 tables? I think that's supposed to be a greenhouse. Or like maybe an indoor garden. Listen, this is the edge of the river. This is Louisville. That's a mansion. Like, listen. The person who lives there, they're probably a millionaire. What do rich people like doing? They love nature, okay? They love beautiful gardens. They love plants all over the place, okay? To block out the despair on the edge of their walls, of course, the apocalypse. So they probably had, like, some crazy, like... I don't know what you want to call it. Like, maybe, some rainforest-esque plants in there that require, like, high humidity. You gotta go in there, like, 2 times a day and just douse them with water. A full watering can for each one of them. Super hot. You know? By the way, level 1 Goblin with the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber. Thank you so much for the sub. That means a lot to me, Goblin. I appreciate it. They do it so they can block out the poor people. Yes, guys, the larger the plants are, the bushier they are, the more foliage on the stems, the less poor people you'll see out your window. Okay, that's the trick right there, okay? We're not on that money movement yet, okay? So we wouldn't know. None of us would know here. But if we were rich, like if I were a millionaire, boom, the first thing I'm doing, my entire house surrounded by large tropical plants. The rich wife had a garden hobby for a month or 2? Yes. That's exactly what this room is. Okay. Fish, are you gonna bite? Oh no, now the alarm is going off. Hold on, I gotta stop the alarm. There we go. The fish is just not... They're not interested right now. Will it make any difference if you fish deeper or in a different spot? We do not want any more crabbies. No, we do not want those little baby fish. I know there's another thing over there. In fact, there's a lot of biting over there. We could go take a look at that in a little bit. But, I was just going to do this one because it would be so much easier to reel them in. I don't know if them being closer to the coast matters or not. I know time matters. I think the weather matters a little bit. But I have no idea if there's certain fish that you'll catch only when they're close to the coast compared to fish that are, like, really far off. It does matter? Okay, then maybe we shouldn't even be bothering with this, because, yeah, we're probably just going to get the small baby fish. that are small enough to be able to be this close to the edge of the river. That might be something important to keep in mind. I don't know. My goodness, I just tried Extinction on Build 42 in general today, and it was hard AF. Yeah, Extinction is a little gross. They've definitely taken the feedback to heart about it being a little too easy. They've gone back to the drawing board, and they've made it certainly more difficult, which we love, okay? I will admit, I do like the challenge, but there's also certain runs in Build 42 on Extinction that, like, yeah, you're basically just dead. You have no opportunity. It's similar to C2DA, where it's like the RNG is so heavy at the start that there's honestly sometimes you load in, it's better to just restart. Is this a fishing game or a zombie game? It's both. Can you believe it? There's one of the zombies right now, in fact. We killed them, though, so they're just forever laying there until they decompose. You know what? I have decided, fuck this fish. We're just going to reel in. Yeah, no catch. That's fine. Let's go check the fish over here. It's starting to get a little dark, so let's hopefully be quick about this, and then I want to go home. Did we put it? Yeah, we put it right in the center there. That's perfect. I don't have my flashlight, though. So we're just going to have to live in the darkness, team. But hopefully, with the darkness, the fish will have no idea that there truly is any sort of monster out there. Wait a second. Do we have the lure on? Oh my, I didn't even think about this. Wait. Oh my god. We got one. Wait. We caught something, team. See, that was the secret. You guys were right. We shouldn't even bother with the shoreline. We'll focus on the ones further out. Come here. Oh, this one's definitely putting up more of a fight than the previous fish. But also does not seem that challenging to reel in. So, hopefully a medium-sized fish. Maybe. Something we can slice up. Not another crappie, please. Not a sunfish. Don't swim away. Where are you going? Come back. Thank you. I mean, it looks kind of bigger. It's a small white bass. There we go. Perfect. 10 cents. What the fuck? Anyways, let's get in our car and go home. I forgot we also did the wackiest driving job. So, hold on. Let's sneak through there. Fuck it. Let's just go out the back here. Hopefully there are no zombies lurking around on the interior of this. See, look at that. They had a beautiful garden as well. Rich people love gardens. They love people with flowers. It's just the reality of being a rich person. If you're rich, if you have a lot of money, you have a beautiful garden. That's what it is, team. I do not make the rules. Might need to forage and eat your greens like the poor person you are, trying so hard not to appear as. Okay, I mean, we have good food, though. Here's my issue. Actually, wait. Is it an issue? Okay, low-key, we might be able to just start eating this food. We have so much food stockpiled back here, like chocolate. We have some oats. Yeah, I have 2 things of oats. I have more mac and cheese. I have margarine. Like, this is all great food. It's just really fattening. So I've been trying to hold off on eating it because I'm afraid of gaining weight. But now that we're at 82, I feel like we actually have a pretty good buffer on being able to eat this. This is also too small for slicing. Okay, my life is pain and suffering. Let me just go cook up these fish really quick. Oh, I'm out of denim? No way. Hold on. Madam, I need your clothes. I'm gonna need these denim strips so I can light these fires, please. The first fish was 13 centimeters and the one he just caught was 10 centimeters, so it was bad. Oh my god. I didn't even notice that. This one was bigger. So we went out further from the shore, and we still got a smaller fish. I hate this. I hate this, but it's fine. Again, we can't complain if Stevie is still alive, team. What is your fishing level? Oh my gosh, hello, Rednara. How are you doing? The fishing level, not that great. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Understandable. We're almost level 2. We're like 1 fish away from level 2. So, like, I'm not expecting to reel in, like, you know, the 50-foot marlin, you know? But, like, 10 centimeters? Come on, what is that? That's nothing. Joke is on you. You cannot catch medium fish yet. Are you kidding me? The medium fish just refuse to make their presence known until I get to a certain arbitrary level where they decide, you know what, you are now powerful enough to witness my appearance. You have to hit level 2 to get medium. Oh my god. I love the thought of, like, me throwing... Oh wait, these are burning. Yeah, these are burning. Hold on. I'm glad I heard the sound effect of them burning. I love the thought, though, of, like, me casting my line. All of the fish swim up to it, and they're like, I don't know, guys. This guy seems like a little bit of an amateur. We can't snag onto it just yet. He's got to catch a couple of us small ones first. Why must everything be a grind? I mean, that's just Zomboid, team. That is kind of what Zomboid is. Like it or not, Zomboid is a game of grinding. Some of it I enjoy, some of it I do agree, very tedious. But can we truly complain when we have delicious fish to eat? Not really. Beaver, why did you strip that poor woman? Well, she had beautiful clothes on that I could rip up and use to light my barbecue. Okay, so we needed to do it. We had no other choice, team. I could have used any other item to light my fires, including the many books and magazines that I've already finished reading, but why would I do that when the clothing is right there? Today, I'm just gonna eat my fucking oats, okay? We're at 82, we're going down in weight. I'm gonna eat my oats right away for breakfast. Maybe as we're out there looting the military surplus store or making our way over there, we find more oats or cereal, which would be a huge W, because there's lots of homes in that area. But we need to make progress on the military surplus store. So the fishing rod is going down for now. We get back out there on our original journey. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to put that in the trunk of the sedan. This car, I am officially retiring. Let me just go park it in a proper parking spot. You know what? I'll even back it up. Oh, I want to be perfectly straight, though. There we go. That looks good right there. Thank you, by the way, Alex, the follow. Welcome in. Did bro get stalled out in Louisville? I would not say we're stalled out at all. We're still able to make moves. In fact, we're very close to the military surplus store. It's just, I don't want to rush into situations and put myself in a bad spot. That's my key. Brother, may I have some oats? Guys, you always ask whenever I consume my oats. No. The answer will always be no. Never, ever, ever will I surrender any morsel of oats to anyone in this community, alright? The oats are mine and mine alone. If you covet my oats, that is a sin, okay? And God will punish you as such. Make your own fucking oats. Oh my god! Okay, Karma's coming back to me. Beaver, what are your top 3 foods to eat in the summer? Ooh, ice cream for sure. Watermelon for sure. And then number 3, what would I say for number 3? Bro, low-key, like, some nice quesadillas, I think. That's not really a summer food. I know barbecue's pretty up there. Like, I think people are going to be upset I didn't put, like, hot dogs or hamburgers or whatever. But, I don't know. I feel like quesadillas go crazy. Not an egg... No, here's my issue with glizzies is they get fucked up too easily. Claptrap, hello there. Your gluttony is known amongst the lands. Your greed will be your downfall. This is not envy talking, nor is it pride in the assumption you must give me my oats. But if I must, I shall give wrath to thee, brother. Now share the oats. No. I will not be doing that. I tried. I appreciate the attempt. You asked me flat out, you know, may I have your oats? I respect it. Bro, how am I supposed to plant oats? I don't know. I'm not an oats person. I have the oats. I don't know how to get more oats. That's why they're such a special item to me and why I can't give them up, because I have no idea how I'm supposed to get more oats other than magically stumbling upon them out in the world. Okay, these are the homes I was talking about, by the way, in terms of looting. We might take a look at those later on. This basal vat, very close to breaking. We repaired it twice. So again, this basal vat, once it breaks, we're just going to swap over to a new weapon. I'm not going to bother trying to fix it up again. We'll just let it die. It served us well. It has done its job, and I am happy about that. In fact, I think I still have one more metal baseball bat. So I think once we get into the surplus store, like, we're probably set on weapons. Because I guarantee you, we're going to get some nice gear in that surplus store. Or we're going to get full-on griefed, and the building is already going to be looted, and somehow we just never noticed it. That's a lot of them, by the way. I do not love that here. Park the car like this. There we go. Come here, friends. We'll go down the road. Did I miss seeing the... That's fine. I actually did not even realize the wooden baseball bat you could still use as a short plumb weapon when it breaks. That's kind of cool. It does not seem very durable, however. We have not gone in to kidney knives yet. I think I'm going to postpone that for now. Maybe after the surplus store we'll do it. But for now, my main priority, of course, is the surplus store, okay? We want the military goods. I need a tip. Can you give me one, please? What would you like a tip on in this game? What are you struggling with? You tell me. No oats and now no kittens? Well, the oats have always been forsaken. You have never, ever, ever, ever been able to receive the oats. The kitten thing is new, though. That is a new piece of information I'm giving you guys. But we will go to the kittens later, okay? We'll visit our kittens later, team. I promise. My oats will be reinvested into a hedge fund. Okay. I mean, if we did that, at least I'd be able to get more oats then, probably. Have you guys seen the stock market recently? Oh my god, the S&P 500. It is so up right now, it's crazy. Some people might say it's a bubble. I'd say it's a value, team. Until, of course, it crashes. But until then, it's value. He meant a tip in oats? Oh, no, you may not have oats. Sorry. By the way, you're my favorite YouTuber ever. I appreciate that, Crystal. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Again, we have a lot of stuff I'm cooking up behind the scenes. Hopefully soon I can get back into YouTube Shorts editing as well. Key ring? Wait, do we get a car ring? A car key? Oh my god, we do. I was actually just guessing on that. That's a huge find. And I get a key to the storage units. That's a really good find. We should probably loot the storage units later on because we might find crowbars or more weapons in there. But again, for now, no distractions. No distractions. This is the road we must clear today. And it's already looking like we've done a decent job. Again, I think a lot of the zomboids that were on this roadway have been pulled into other areas. I don't know where they would have gone. But they aren't here anymore. Because there were way more the first time we drove by. Either we killed them all already, they already were walking down the street towards us, and we murdered them. Or they've just gone home. It's been a long time hanging out on the roadway. They probably want to go get some rest, okay? Grab a glass of water, change their clothes or whatever, so maybe they took a trip home. Who knows? Do not walk towards me like that. That threatens me a little bit. Okay, and then this person over here just staring joyfully, longingly into the Egenerex. I think that's how you pronounce it. Unfortunately, no AA batteries for you either, tragically. It is what it is. So how many do we have left over here? First off, is this... Oh my god, there's a raccoon. You know what? If we murder that raccoon, we could use their meat as bait for hopefully the large fish. That is a potential option. But according to Red Naru, we can't even see the large fish yet, so maybe we'll have to wait. But lots of zombies over here. It does not look looted. That's a good sign. The doors are closed. No windows broken. Very good sign. So not pre-looted. I'm very happy about that. That guy had the key, what, to the building? Oh my god, he fucking did. You're right. You're kidding me. Bro, one of the zombies just randomly having the key to the surplus store? You are joking. That is going to make my life so much easier. Oh my gosh. So the sledgehammer, we might not need anymore. I mean, again, we probably never needed it for this building. Oh, well, hold on. That's a little bit too much. Let's keep it calm. One at a time, of course. Thank you. Oh my god, the one-taps are insane! You're fucking cooking, Stevie. Oh, now you're falling apart. Don't fall apart, Stevie. Thank you. Get back on track. That guy had a wonderful bag, too. Was that a military bag, or what was that? It almost looked like a hiking bag just with camo. What the fuck is that guy? Hello? Club hammer. Also a key to the surplus store. Nightstick. Shells bandolier. How much ammo do you have? Just one singular shell. Okay, I was hoping for a little bit more, but that's fine. Crazy, though. Absolutely crazy. Oh. The Zomboid's doing my job for me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Break that window for me. I appreciate it. Thank God someone in the stream said that. Otherwise, the trip could have gone much differently. I don't think us not getting the key would have thrown that much of a wrench into our plans here, quite frankly. But it will make my life just ever so slightly easier, okay? And we are appreciative of that. We are grateful for the key. We give thanks for the joyous occasion the game has bestowed upon us. Check the durability of our weapon really quick. Hold up. Where is it? Right there. Yep. Still looking good. Also, I probably should research this to see whatever it teaches me, but... Alright, how many more in the... Oh, okay. So, the parking lot over here... Definitely a little active over here. Definitely a little active. I don't think I want to go inside until this is fully taken care of. But I also don't believe it's necessarily the end of the world. Again, for very high population, I have seen worse. This is truly not that disgusting. Insane mohawk. That guy was wearing a crazy hat too. What was that? A wool hat. In the summer? I don't know about that one, Sam. That's a little unusual, no? Are we on 8X? God, no. We are not on 8. Guys, if we were on 8X population, I don't think we would have even gotten through Bourbon Way yet. Do you know how long it took us to get through on our previous CDDA playthrough when we were on Bourbon Way? I actually want to pull this up. I think we took literally probably 3 to 4 actual in-game real-world days of me streaming it. So like 4 to 5 hours each day to go from this house to like halfway to like here. Not even. No, we were going down the streets. Bro, we went to this. Okay. It literally was like 4 days straight of us going from this home, clearing all the way up, and going all the way down to this store right over here. It took us that long. That must have been like probably 500 zombies, if I had to guess. Just that one little section. And then we died immediately after clearing it too. So, no, if we were on 8X population, it probably would be way worse. So, yeah. Anyways. We continue. I'm gonna get rid of the ones hanging out by the building first, because those are the ones I don't trust the most. Super high pop just is not that fun. See, agree and disagree. I think it's fun at times. But then there's other times where it's like, yeah, I just want to go loot this store across the street. And it's like, okay, so that means I need to kill like 1,000 zombies just to achieve... Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I would have to kill like 1,000 of you guys just to achieve that. And it's like, okay. I'm good on that, I think. But then areas like the quarantine zone, I feel like that is just so much more entertaining when it's very high pop, you know? Nothing in the trunk, okay. Still some lurking by the building. That is fine. Oh, my Apple Watch is telling me it's time to stand, guys. Do I stand? I don't think I do. Did I spawn in West Point and run here? No, we actually spawned to Rosewood. So even further away. We went through Muldraw. We went through West Point very briefly. Got to the quarantine zone. Went all the way up Bourbon Way. And now we're chilling. What is the population multiplier for Insane Pop if it's not 8x? I think it's 4x. I don't remember what C to DA is, but I think it's past Insane Pop by a little bit. I could be wrong on that, though. Again, it's been some time. Whatever it fucking was, it was disgusting. Is that a dead raccoon in the parking lot? Oh my gosh. It is. What happened to the little guy? Is it fresh? Let me actually check. Are you still edible? It's stale. Okay, well, let's go ahead and butcher it up really quick then, before anybody else notices. The fucking raccoon died to hubris. I actually have no idea why it died. That's unusual. I've never really come across a wild animal like that that's just already dead. At least, like, in this circumstance. I feel like the raccoon... Like, I've come across, like, dead chickens and cows already before. But that's typically, like, far off into the playthroughs. If they're still on the farm and, like, they haven't been taken care of. I just feel like that's a little unusual that the raccoon... Maybe it was the raccoon that was over here. Maybe it literally just died. But then why would it be stale? Also, oh my gosh, hello? Dude, the wind just suddenly howled like crazy. I think a thunderstorm is at my home. Let me actually double check that. I'm curious. Okay. Okay. So it's very dark and scary outside my house right now. A little bit spooky. There is a slim chance, if a thunderstorm's pulling up, I'm gonna be honest, there is a slim chance my power could go out. Because normally whenever I get a crazy storm, it likes to go out, or my internet goes out, one or the other. So if the internet goes out, I will let you guys know on Discord if I can get back on stream or not. I would obviously hate to not be able to stream because of a storm. But that is, unfortunately, the reality of my situation right now. Because whenever a storm comes through, the wind, it loves to knock over trees. And then those trees like to tear down the power lines. And it just makes life so much fun. So, we will see. Also, my allergies have been crazy today. I don't know why. Are you in the US? Yes, I am. I am in the US. Does a raccoon hat exist in-game? Yes, it does. I'm not sure if the raccoon hat is craftable, though. I have only come across them towards the coalfield area, if you know where that is. You don't have a generator? Have you learned nothing from Zomboid? You know what's crazy? I actually do have a generator, but it is such a hassle to get working that, like, I only use it if my power is out for, like, multiple days. It would actually be so fucking sick, though, if I had one of those, like, full house generators. That's, like, fucking elite tier shit. I know some people that they have, like, literally a giant battery bolted to the side of their house, and anytime the power flickers, boom, it just immediately kicks on, and they have, like, full house powered for like 2 to 3 days. And it's crazy looking. It's insane. What is in your hiking bag? Absolutely nothing. Understood. Generators are expensive. They are. They are. Yes, it's complicated because you need the magazine. You know what? That's so true. Although I would say in real life, I probably have electrical level 4 to 5, okay? I would say I'm certainly much better at electronics than the average person. If you gave me all the pieces to build a computer, I could probably do it within like 1 to 2 hours. Granted, nothing stupid happens. The past couple computers I've tried to build, there's always one part of the build that just goes catastrophically fucking wrong because of the stupidest fucking things. So to give you an example, the computer I'm on right now, that I'm streaming on, I built this computer, I think, last summer or something like that. Brand new entire build. Every single part was brand new. The motherboard that I got, the first motherboard that I got, DOA on arrival, it would boot up and it would like immediately crash Windows. The USB stuff would break. Audio would stutter. It was just, the motherboard was completely broken. Whatever. That happens, right? So I order a new motherboard. I get it hooked up. Or I go to get it hooked up. Here's the thing that happens. The new motherboard. I don't know why the fuck they did this. I actually have to open up MS Paint for this because this is genuinely so stupid. It actually pissed me off so much. Okay. So if you've never seen a motherboard before, basically a lot of portions of the motherboard, there are like these little raised lips off the motherboard, and then there's like these little prongs that stick out, and a lot of times what you're supposed to do is other components, they have like this little, it's like a Lego style thingy where it's like you plug all of that stuff into this. So this, imagine this is like your CPU fan. You're supposed to plug it in to connect all the pins to that, right? Not a problem. It's so easy to do. It's no issue at all, right? I think it was ASUS. I need to double check this. I hate to yell at the wrong company for this. For whatever fucking reason, my motherboard, they put protective foam over the pins. So they put literally like something, like a giant piece of foam, super thin, barely grabbable over it. And you're supposed to rip it off. This was the slipperiest, tiniest little piece of plastic I have ever had. And I shit you not, I literally spent probably an hour of my time just trying to get these off. And it was so disgustingly frustrating. I was also very worried that I was going to end up snapping the pins off this because of how they were put on and how I was supposed to yank them off. So, that was a really fun time. I would give up. It was so annoying. These things did not want to come off. They were so firmly placed, like imprinted onto the pins. It is so annoying. But it is what it is. All right. Bro sounds salty. I am salty. Yes, this was very annoying. This literally took me an hour to an hour and a half of just ripping off these plastic little covers off all the pin things that I needed just to be able to build this PC. After building it once before, but having a dead motherboard, so I had to rebuild it. So I had to build a PC, unbuild the PC, and then spend an hour taking off these little plastic covers. It was so fucking annoying. But that's life in the PC building world. Oh my god, my game closed. Wait, my game actually just closed. Oh dear. Are you supposed to take off the plastic things? You are. Yes. Stevie finally escaped. I load back into the playthrough. Stevie's just gone. It's just an empty world. There's no player there. It's like, wait, where did Stevie go? All of a sudden, the thunder in the background goes off. The lightning strikes the building. The camera just goes pure white, and Stevie's sitting in the chair now. The PC was upset you were talking shit. Dude, fuck, low-key, fuck this PC. Like, from the bottom of my heart. It's a great PC, but also fuck this PC. This PC, out of all the computers I've owned, I have had the most problems with this PC. And also building it was a fucking hassle. But at the same time, I'm not going to build a new PC. Just because I'm having a couple issues. Because, yeah, it's super expensive to build a PC. So, especially now. With all of the component price upgrades and stuff like that. How much was the new PC? A lot. A lot. I don't remember the exact cost, but I know the CPU. Someone can Google the price. I'm pretty sure it was like $700 to $800 just for the CPU. It was the 9950X3D. That is my CPU. So it's like a god tier CPU. It's a beautiful CPU. But also, yeah. That one component, that one piece of PC was a lot. Thank you, though, Philly Willy, an expert for the follows. I appreciate that. The bigliest, most beautiful CPU. Some would say the best. We have a lot of reviewers talking about this CPU. They like the CPU a lot. There are some that say they don't, but that's okay, you know. They're lying. Beckna, make me gift at a sub to the community. Oh my gosh. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that a ton. We will do that in a little bit. I do want to keep clearing out the area over here. But if you guys are on Twitch right now, definitely go ahead. You might be about to get a gifted sub in a little bit. Let me just keep murdering all of these zomboids over here. Oh, see, now we're getting a little exerted. That's no good. That's no bueno. I have a Ryzen 7 5800 X3D coming in the mail. I cannot wait. Those CPUs are great. Any of the X3 CPUs are fantastic. I highly recommend them. I am definitely someone, every single computer I've ever built, I've always gone AMD CPUs over Intel. I have heard Intel, though, is getting better. Oh. 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 I don't think there's supposed to be an alarm going off right now. Where is that alarm? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, we should go. I don't know how bad this is going to get. I think it's the van over there. I could be wrong. I probably should go because we're already out of breath. Oh, it's going to be bad. Oh, this might... I'm not going to... This might have actually just completely killed it. Low-key, this might have just killed it. That's not good. And now there's another alarm going off. Okay. So it's just a double entendre. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. But that will be me going home for now. I do not know which building that is. That's going to stir up this whole area, dude. So guys, I know we were really excited to see the surplus store today. I know we were all looking forward to it. Yeah, that's not going to be happening anymore. Yeah, the game just said, fuck you. Alright, the game just said, fuck you. We will not, in fact, be looting the military surplus store right now. I need to return home. And we need to rest. And now, probably plan for disgusting stuff to occur. We'll see. This is because you did not share your oats. Guys, if that's the punishment for not sharing my oats, I accept it. In fact, I think the punishment should be more severe, alright? May God strike Stevie down right now. Kill him immediately. You all thought I was going to crash into the fence, didn't you? Not happening. Silver Fang, thank you for the Q, though. I don't know why I'm saying thank you for that. That's actually horrible. That's very mean. G Street, though. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing, G Street? Firebomb time? Low-key, it might be pipe bomb time. We were talking about it very briefly, were we not? We were thinking maybe a pipe bomb if we absolutely have to. Maybe more for the bridge than I don't know where this guy's going off to. Buddy? Yes, I'm right here. He doesn't have great eyesight. That's okay. Oh, he literally was missing an eye. That explains so much. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I shouldn't have been mean to you. He was missing one eye. I feel like I relate to people with poor eyesight now so well. I feel bad. That's okay. I have to murder more zomboids that are coming over. Thanks, brother. Just switch from YouTube to Twitch. Let's go. I appreciate making the swap over. That is very kind of you. How long has this stream been going on for? I just woke up. Can someone do exclamation point uptime? I actually can't see how long we've been live for. If I had to guess, probably an hour. Wow, an hour and a half? We've been live for an hour and a half. You know what? That actually makes sense because we spent 40 minutes probably like trying to catch fish. And got nothing. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Never mind. Speaking of fish, maybe we try to get level 2 today. Maybe we just head back out towards the water. We can check the fishing net, see if we get any cool fish to use as bait. And perhaps we get level 2. I don't know. Can we get that in seconds? What, 1 hour, 30 minutes? Ooh, can I even do that calculation? It's 60 seconds. It's, let's round it down. Let's say it's been 90 minutes times 60.
I'm sure you'll find a use for that.
What's 90 times 60?
90 times 60 is 5,000.
So it's 5,400, guys. I just did the math really quick. 5,400 total seconds have elapsed. Thank you, by the way, Brezzo, for the Prime. I appreciate that. Helps me out a ton, of course. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I was so close. I said around 5,000. See, you're good at math. I can't do math, team. I've said it so many times, but the reason that I'm not going to say I dropped out of college, because I did get a diploma. I did get my associate's degree. But I left college because of math. And you know what? Honestly, it might have been the smartest decision I made, considering how the job market is. I just heard a raccoon chirp. I definitely heard the audible little squeak of a raccoon run by. There it was again. Do you stream to YouTube and Twitch? I'm streaming to both right now. We are indeed. If you would like to watch on Twitch, it's the exact same username as YouTube. If you're on YouTube, it is a YouTube short stream, but if you would like the full screen experience, it is live on Twitch. Same exact username, guys. I appreciate it. Guys, if you are new to the stream, the one thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. We are live Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And of course, if you are really enjoying, consider subscribing on Twitch. Gets a cool little beaver emotes and a fancy badge next to your name in chat. How do you drift on PC? You pull the handbrake with the space bar. So if you have enough speed and you whip it around a turn and you hit space bar, you'll hit the handbrake. Hold on, we need to build up some speed here. We just don't have enough speed. Here, I'll get enough speed right here. We'll pull the handbrake and we'll go into the bourbon place. Skirt! Oh my god, that's so fucking zesty. I loved that drift. God, that was an insane drift. Low-key, there might actually be food in the restaurant over here, no? Isn't this a bar slash restaurant right here? I've never even checked this. There could be butter, margarine, ingredients, stuff like that. Beaver will not share my gifted sub, just like you won't share oats. The greed is biblical. I will be gifting out the sub. Thank you for reminding me. I did not forget, but I was going to do that when we returned home. I guess we technically did return home already, but I was more focused on, like, food because our friend is getting a little hungry. I did not like that. I did not enjoy that whatsoever. Okay, so the restaurant is very popping right now. Wow, reservations might be required, quite frankly. Alright, but thankfully the dubious little creatures are stupid as ever. Oh my gosh, no. Don't even try it, that's insane. Hello? Windows breaking? Where? Where are those windows smashed from? I hear them, but I do not see them. Not the second floor. Did they be back over here? No? Oh, maybe there's some interior windows like that they're breaking. Or it could be the window over there. There are some smashed windows there. Oh yeah, it definitely was that. Okay. Well, we'll loot in a moment then. We'll go back to the bar in a moment. It is happy hour? It might be. And here I was thinking the Zomboids didn't really even need a hard drink. Just the company of good friends to keep themselves entertained. Wow, these one-taps are incredible. Oh, they're not a one-tap, though. Okay, well, now that's a one-tap. Will you choose to go out the window that's already broken? Yes, you will. Good Zomboid. Very good. Very intelligent Zomboid. ZRPR, by the way. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a ton. Welcome into the channel. They've had a tough day or two. Okay, I think Stevie's been having some tough days. Especially today has been a tough day. Alright, Stevie does not deserve what occurred to him a moment ago. I'll tell you that right now. What happened to Stevie was so unfair that I'm a little upset for him, quite frankly. Darth, I think the prime for 16 whole months. How are you doing? So long since the last time. How are the dubious little creatures behaving? Not well. I mean, they just broke many windows. Again, their desire for the destruction of public property, private property, continues to be ongoing. And look at this. They're about to smash down a door, too. Yep, there it goes. They can't help themselves. It's coded into their DNA. There's something about them. They see a structure still standing, and their immediate instinct is just tear it down, which honestly I can relate to a little bit. We all know the beavers, they see running water going and they're like, you know what, that simply won't do. So it could be a biological instinct, perhaps it's a way to defend themselves. They just like having good no, see, this is what you can't. No, that's actually a crazy hat, by the way. Hold on. Oh, caffeine pills too, thank you. I want that hat, though. That was like an army hat. Did I knock it off your head? No, only the shooting glasses. I feel like there's someone outside already, too. Am I crazy? I am not crazy. Or I am crazy, excuse me. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I really do want that hat. Nox oh, it was not an army cap. Hold on, let me rare this really quick. I know it's not going to be great for Stevie. We're not going to be protected from the 5G radio waves, of course. Okay, that looks sick as hell. I'm not going to lie. That actually looks really cool. But of course, Stevie, we can't wear that. We have to put on the tinfoil hat. I feel like that's so iconic for you, Stevie. To take it off would be like having Master Chief remove his helmet, you know? Oh, wait. Hi there, friends. It's over. He's gotten 5G controlled now. Oh, wow, that 5-second window of him taking off his tinfoil hat. And he's immediately been compromised. The OPSEC was destroyed. The Zomboids have control. Suddenly, Stevie doesn't care about the simulation. Suddenly, Stevie would rather, you know, invest into his 401k and look for a high-paying 9-to-5 job. Who are we kidding? Guys, Stevie has multiple firewalls, okay? Even if the tinfoil hat were to go down, alright? He has an implant in his brain, alright? He shoved like a little Cheerio in there at one point. That's going to protect him really nice. How old is this character? 1 month and 9 days survived in total. Like watchdogs over here. Alright, let's see if we can loot the inside over here. Again, I don't know if there's a restaurant portion to this. I would imagine there is if there's tables like this, but... Oh, are they waiting for the jukebox? Oh, none of them have quarters, guys. Do any of you have a quarter for the Zomboids? It's very clear they want to put on some music for the bar. All right, happy hour is about to begin. I don't know why we even went on this whole side quest to clear out this place. I think because I just wanted the idea of butter. The idea of a stick of butter right now sounded oh so delicious. I guess they will not be playing any jukebox radio songs right now. That's fine. Don't. Nope. You had a chance to live. You chose to come back and fight. I am currently climbing the corporate ladder trying to achieve my sugar daddy dreams. Well, I'm happy to hear that, Jules. I hope the grind is going well. What ring of the ladder would you say you're on? Are we still new to the grind, or are we approaching the top level? Are we close to becoming the CEO? Okay, that's a bathroom. Is this the kitchen? Oh, that might be the kitchen, maybe. Nope, this is also a bathroom. Okay, well, that's not gonna do it for us. This might actually just straight up be a bar. If there was a restaurant, I feel like the kitchen would be right here too, no? So, I think it's only going to be whiskey that we get, which, honestly, not that bad of an issue. We could probably take all of this back. We could definitely make some Molotovs. We might even need the Molotovs, again, with what just happened a moment ago in our playthrough. Yeah, that might be something we're required to grab now at this point, but I desperately need food here, too. So, let me go ahead. I'll put all the drinks we collected into the car, and we'll maybe be able to catch a delicious fish. Who knows? Striker Louis. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome, and it would be so funny if he drove into a horde of zombies. It would be. That might be dangerous for Stevie, though. I don't know. I'm a little worried about his well-being, quite frankly. I'm gonna drink all of this wine, actually. Fuck it. Low-key, I'm just gonna have all my wine. I love wine, by the way. A nice little red wine. Oh my gosh. With like a delicious filet mignon. Oh my goodness. Now you got me acting up, team. Low-key, now I kind of want a filet mignon with red wine. Oh, I can't... You know what? I just realized we probably should not have drank. Oh, it's a little difficult to drive now. But you know what? I like the added challenge. I think this is like hard mode. Driving sober is too easy. Alright, I need a real challenge. Oh shit. Okay, well... Thankfully, we did not crush any of the civilians on the road. That's extra points right there. Hold on. Alright, drive. Yep, turn, 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 turn. Alright, now we turn a little bit. Forward. No, turn. Turn. Not into the tree. No, don't queue, please, God. Not right now. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Alright, we're set, so I can just pull over right here. Let's see how the fishing trap is going. We will also take a look at, if we see any ripple, which right there, boom, a ripple. Many ripples, in fact. 2 ripples. 2 whole ripples. Brilliant. Do we collect any amazing snacks? It seems like we collected something. A frog! Oh my gosh, another frog. And a crayfish. Wait. Can we use the crayfish? Wait, that's such a small little guy. Oh my gosh. That's like almost a lobster. That's like a Louisiana thing, no? Crayfish? I feel like I have never seen a crayfish before in real life. Personally, at least. Crayfish, this is just like RuneScape. I didn't even know they were in RuneScape. They are so yummy. Raise your hand if you have had a crayfish, because I have not had a crayfish. But I also typically don't eat any seafood whatsoever. So, I'm just weird like that, I guess. Oh, did I even pick up my fishing rod? I think I left my fishing rod back at base. So you know what? We'll go home. We'll go to bed early. I'll rise and grind early in the morning. Hopefully the fish will still be biting. And we'll just go from there. I am probably allergic to crayfish. I've never had it. Well, then how do you know you're allergic to it if you've never had it? It is kind of a crazy thing, though, no? The fear of, like, you've never had something, so you could be allergic to it, but you can't know until you try it, so you just never try it. Is there a way to test if you are allergic to something without actually, potentially, dealing with it? Oh, dear, dude. I hear them. Dude, that honk might have actually griefed us a little bit. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but yeah, this area might be a little active now. Parked right in front of the red car, too. Come on, man. Allergy test at the doctor's? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would do it, I guess. No. This goes in there. Yep. I don't know how long it's going to take to cook. But clearly, the Zomboids know that we have a delicious meal on the way. And they would like a bite. Unfortunately, they cannot have one. I only have one singular crayfish. I will be having all of the crayfish. So, don't cook it. You can use it to fish. I'd rather just eat it, guys. We're very hungry. Well, okay, we're only normal hungry now. But I would rather just eat the crayfish. I've seen the Louisiana boils, okay? These little guys, if you put them in some stew, you put like some corn in there, some things of onion. Oh boy, they are delectable, apparently. Supposedly. I've never had one again. Sharing is caring? It is caring. Sharing is caring. Guys, if you have the opportunity, share. Unless it's fucking oats, in which case, no, you're not having any oats. Fuck off. Or, if it's your crayfish and you only have one. Those are instances where you really can't share, okay? Crawfish, say it with the craw, but it's cray. Is that actually how it's pronounced, is craw? It is craw? Okay, guys. I have just only now discovered this little creature. I don't know how to pronounce the little guy, but either way, we are consuming him. The whole entire cray/crawfish, okay? It is Carlfish. Hi, hello there. I just came from the fishing net. Now I imagine every single crawfish that I pick up is going to be speaking to me as Carl Weezer. Hello there. Can you please not eat me, please? Thank you, by the way, Boot Knife, for the 100 bits. I appreciate the bits there. Sharing is caring, so I'm sharing these with you. Thank you for the 100 bits. That's very kind of you. Thank you for sharing the bits. Do you plan on doing a new Extinction series? For sure, we're definitely going to revisit Extinction at some point. As of right now, though, we are fully locked in on Stevie for this week. And then next week, guys, we are going to be doing our permadeath PvE hardcore Project Zomboid multiplayer server. So if you guys have not heard about this yet, we are going to be doing a server on the 16th. That's when it starts. If you would like to sign up, all you have to do, join the Discord community. You'll find the sign up link right in there. It takes you literally 2 minutes to fill out. I do not know how many people are in there. I don't have firm details on the settings for the servers yet. I don't know if we're going to do mods, all that sort of stuff. But if you are interested, just fill out that form. Everything else will be figured out over this weekend, okay? How many bits for a smell of the oats? 500. 500 bits and you can smell the oats, Conqueror. There you go. I feel like that's reasonable. You know?
I'm sure you'll find a use.
BlackRock, thanks so much for the Prime Gaming sub for 4 whole months. Absolutely crazy. But I do appreciate it, of course. Stevie is about to drop dead from dehydration. He's only a little bit thirsty, guys, okay? He could go for a drink of water. He's not about to perish. You know, I was actually tempted to do a BlackRock joke there for a moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought of that terminal, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate BlackRock. Hello there, by the way, Small Town. How are you doing? Which is harder, 6 months into the apocalypse or the start of it? Depends on your sandbox settings, quite frankly. Because honestly, if you're... well, I would say on average, most of the time, 6 months later into the apocalypse is going to be way worse. But for something like C2DA, I would often say the start is the most challenging portion. Because once you get established on C2DA, once you get rid of your wounds, it's really just playing the game on insane loot and lots of zomboids. That's really the only difficulty. Why is the world all red? Well, it's because of the wonderful, beautiful sunset happening outside that is making the world illuminate as red. That is Here Goes the Sun. That is one of my favorite mods team. I like that mod a lot. Alright, like I said, though, we're still hungry, too. Did I eat all of this? I'm gonna eat another quarter of this really quick. I don't think a sunset makes the world blood red. Well, again, this is not the real world. This is the simulation, guys. So, In this game, the sunset makes the world blood red, okay? Let me just sleep with my little frog friends. Wake up at, like, what, 4 in the morning? Please? 2:30 in the morning? That's a little early, no? I don't really feel confident going out at 2:30 in the morning. So you know what we'll do instead? Exercise, team. An hour of sit-ups. That'll be perfect for us. Oh, we probably have the bag. Oh, I need to cook up my rodent meat, too. Because that's just gonna... Oh, that's only... Alright, maybe I don't even bother cooking it then. Because that's just gonna be absolutely worthless to us. That would be absolutely worthless to us. We'll see, though. Tuvia, thank you for the follow. Is the application link in the Discord for the PvE RP server? No, there is no RP server signups right now. I don't have any RP server, unfortunately. But in the future, we will have one, for certain. We already decided, though, previously, that the next server we were going to do was a permadeath one. So we're going to have fun with this one first. And then probably the next major server we do is going, for sure, to be an RP server. But as of right now, no signups for that. You know what? I guess I could just have these chips, too. Let me go pick up my fishing rod. We'll go out now, I guess. It's about to be 4. By the time we arrive there, it'll be time to go. This is all fine. Okay, good. Everything in good condition there. I just wanted to make sure. That looked a little worrisome for a moment. Didn't like what I was seeing there. Come on, car. There we go. I don't know why the car did not feel like starting there. A little worrisome. But that's okay. Again, today is the day, team. Level 2 fishing is inbound. Can you feel it? Are you Robert Oppenheimer? Can you hear the music, team? Because I can hear the music. And guess what? We're about to get some insane value right now. Late night fishing. No zomboids around, right? I just want to make sure. Oh, no, I sense danger. Hold on, was that danger detected? Oh my god, danger is detected, team. Holy shit. One singular zomboid wearing a purple t-shirt, wandering in the darkness right now. Are you even aware of my existence? Do you not care about the bright light shining over on the dock? The zomboid does not care. The zomboid is indifferent to my presence, which actually, I love that personally, but at the same time, safety is our #1 priority. So because of that, I do have to murder you now. If I didn't know you were there, I wouldn't have killed you. But you allowed me to spot you, so I had to do it. At any moment, Ice Cube, at any moment, the zomboid could have chosen to turn their back and march up the dock, in which case, would I have time to react? You know? I actually don't know if there's a way to quick reel in your fishing rod and swap to a weapon. I'm unsure on that, so... Better safe than sorry. Alright? It's what we have to do. Hopefully in a little bit it'll start to be the sun rising. Some good jazz, I like it. Thank you. This is Gran Turismo jazz right now, guys. Some amazing Gran Turismo jazz. By the way, 1 month, 10 days. We just now hit it. Congratulations to the yes voters. You have done it. You have achieved greatness. I hear more zomboids, by the way. I do hear more. Like, back in this area. I am a little worried about that. I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll pretend it's fine for now, I'm sure. Everything is okay. The sun will be rising momentarily. It's about to be 5 in the morning. Thank you, Cannon, and also Cassidy, for the follows. I appreciate that a ton. Beaver, stop fishing. Well, guys, I mean, the fish are biting now, though. mean, they're right there. They're just mocking us, quite frankly, no? Look at them ripple around in the water. You can tell their presence is there. Are we just gonna allow them to get away with us? Beaver, fish harder. I'm trying. How can I possibly fish harder? What more could I be doing right now? If you have insight onto that, let me know. Yes, thank you, Newbie, for setting up the prediction. Guys, if you would like to gamble, now is the time. Gamble away. A new prediction has been started. Do we survive for 1 month, 12 days? That is the question. I definitely hear more. Oh my god, wait. Come here. Come here. Oh, this one is not putting up that big of a fight. This one does not seem to care. But this will give us level 2, so it doesn't matter. Don't fight now. Don't fight now. You just got here to the end. Just give me the fish. There we go. Level 2, we'll take it. That is nice. The small green sunfish. Perfect. All right, what am I hearing over here? Nothing? Somehow I doubt that game. Somehow I doubt that. But before we check any further, this is something I'm going to end up forgetting if I don't do it now. Beckna, you were very kind enough to use your channel points to gift out a sub to the community. So guys, if you are on Twitch right now, I'm going to gift out a sub to you in the community. One of you could get it if you are not already subbed, courtesy of Beckna. Again, if you get the sub, please be sure to thank Beckna. It is going out right now. Who will get it? I just want to go fish now. It is very relaxing and chill in this game. I do like fishing. Congratulations, Codename, on getting the gifted sub. Enjoy those beaver emotes. If you are here, be sure, of course, to thank Beckna. Thank you for remembering. I had it in the back of my mind. I didn't want to forget it, so I just did it now. Thank you for the sub, though, Beckna. I appreciate it. That is very kind of you. We continue. Hello there, by the way, Goot Loblin. How are you? Are you the Zomboid guy? No, guys. I'm actually known for playing DayZ. I would say that's where the majority of my content lies. Project Zomboid is new to me. I'm just now jumping into it for the first time ever. In fact, this is our very first stream of Project Zomboid. Can you believe it? How are you doing, though, Evolved? Okay, by the way, I totally 100,000,000% heard someone growling in this area. So unless they just ran away like 5 seconds ago. No, they didn't run away. Or they ran away from there to here. I have to assume that was the person I was hearing. Because there was someone like audibly groaning. Groaning over here. Okay. I'm going to give it one more attempt on the fish. We'll see if we can snag something. In fact, maybe I even put the rodent meats on there. Because maybe that'll entice the fish a little bit more than the jig. I don't know. But I want to make sure I use that before it goes bad. And again, we're not going to get any value eating it. So we'll just throw that on. I don't think the fish matter. I don't think it is a factor to them if it's stale or not. I think they're just happy to have something to snack on, quite frankly. I wish we had cheese as well. Bro's going to keep losing weight until he catches bigger fish or gets some butter. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but it is something we're going to have to worry about a little bit more. I think we will need to kind of have a refresh on food soon. We're not at, like, death's door or anything like that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that one's fighting. Oh my goodness, that one is fighting. Did you see how hard that one was pulling right away? That one was not playing games. They were excited for the rodent meat for sure. Oh, this one is struggling. This one's going for it, team. Come here. Oh, don't break, though. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Thank you. There we go. Oh, that's a big fish. Yes. A medium fish. Yes. Oh, my gosh. That's actually huge for us, team. I could tell that one was fighting a little bit more than the other ones. Of course, now we don't have a piece of bait on there anymore. Maybe I do one more fish, because there's even more to catch. I don't know. I'm happy with that catch, though. That's a good one. That's a good fish. Maybe the jig will be better. I don't know. Again, maybe the meat they prefer. Maybe the jig they like more. Use the frog as bait. I don't think you can use the frog as bait. It did not seem to give me the option previously. Stevie really knows how to crank that fishing rod. Guys, he's a bit of a survivalist. Who would have seen that one coming? A conspiracy theorist being a survivalist? He somehow knows how to stay alive in stressful situations? Unheard of for conspiracy theorists. Now this one, probably a small fish again. This one does not seem to really care that much. Where is Shark Gillington? Guys, Shark Gillington, he joined the ranks of the Zomboids many, many months ago. If not years. Oh, that was a broken fish. Okay. Well, that's not going to do anything for me, is it? Can I repair that? I could dismantle it. I might be able to repair that, though, no? Fix fishing nets? No? Okay. No, I'd have to make a new one entirely. Not the end of the world. Alright, one more fishing attempt. Someone's not catching any fish, clearly. You hear them screaming in the background? They're just getting so frustrated. You have to be patient with the fish. They come when they are ready, okay? Let me tell you. Jordan, hello there. Beaver, you are catching the big one on the next cast. Jordan, if we do not catch a very large fish, it is now your fault. I am taking this as a certified fact because no one would lie on the internet. So the next fish is not big. This might not be good for you. Let's find out. Come here, little buddy. Come here, little pal. Oh, he's swimming though. He's giving it a little tussle. Not as much as previously though. I feel like the other one was a little bit more difficult to reel in. Come here, a little bit more. No, come on. You can hear its little tail slapping. Oh, no, that one looks kind of small. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, it was a small green sunfish. Okay. Well, Jordan, I don't know how to tell you this. You may, in fact, be the first person to lie on the internet because that was, in fact, the opposite of a big fish. Okay, that was actually a small fish. So I would, like, permanently ban you from the channel, but I think instead you can just live with the shame knowing that you are the first person to lie on the internet, to be honest. I think that's a more fitting punishment. We will march you throughout the chat. Shame. Shame. I'm trolling now. How are you doing, Jordan? Are we fishing today? We were fishing. Were, plural, past tense. No longer fishing. That was the last fish. I said that was going to be the last one. We have to go back out there, team, in a little bit. I probably need to take a nap, first off. Probably imagine we're getting a little bit sleepy. You know. I'm trying to be gay, but where were you all this time? Tony, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. I've just been here this whole time. I've been sitting here. Playing my little video games, team. Just playing my little video games. And now we're going to catch up and cook up some delicious meals, okay? Then I will take a nap, and then we will go investigate how the military surplus store is doing. Because I imagine it's probably not great. Prediction, by the way, is about to end as well. Yeah, if you're not aware, it is about to close. Can I... oh, I can slice this one up. Okay, I'm going to slice up the medium fish we collected then. We'll get 2 fillets out of that. And we can use that for stew. And also the fish guts later on for the net. The sunfish we will have to just cook normally. Ooh, I might actually... Wait, I don't know what I was just putting in there. That's a little worrisome. I do need logs or some wood in general. Fire is not looking that great. Plenty of planks right here, though, so there we go. Problem solved. Glory, thank you for the follow. Use the fillets as bait to catch amazing fish. The fillets are amazing for bait. I would do that if we were not hungry, okay? Stevie desires the fillets, okay? And we're only level 2 on fishing, so the fact we're only now able to catch the medium fish... I mean, I don't suspect we'll be catching any large fish anytime soon. All that can fit, that's actually an insane option. I love that. This can be dropped. And we light this now. Was playing Zomboid and then I lost power to some thunderstorms. Dude, there's a thunderstorm passing over me right now. In fact, I heard the thunder like 20-30 minutes ago. I thought my power was about to go out. It has not gone out yet. Okay, so thankfully still here, at least. Barbecue next to the rotting corpses is crazy. Well, guys, they're just rotting corpses, you know? It's not like they're inside of the barbecue. It's not like they're tainting my meats. The fish will be completely fine. They are separated from the diseased bodies on the ground. It's elevated. Everything is fine. I have to go now. Have a good stream, everyone. Thank you, Sapphire, for tuning in. Guys, you know what it's about? I understand completely. We are live Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you come back. It means a lot to me, of course. I hope you're enjoying. It really does mean a lot to me, though, too. I appreciate you all tuning in. Oh, dear. Now Beaver gets to play the game. Where did I put my cooking pot? I know I put it somewhere. There's my metal. I have 2 of them. That's right. I need to repair that one still because I don't have epoxy. I might have to go ahead and find epoxy in a minute here. I don't know. Yo. Elikin. Maybe get to the sub community as well. Thank you so much for doing that. I will do that in a little bit. We'll do that later on, probably towards nighttime for Stevie. But that is very kind of you. I need to find this cooking pot wherever I left it. I didn't leave it out here, did I? No, it doesn't look like I did. Could it be in my bag and I just don't even know about it? No, unlikely. Although this should be in the Shells bandolier. Also, this baseball cap. Can I put that on the raccoon? That'd actually be lit if I could put it on the raccoon. Oh my god, I could. Hold on. We're gonna do like a reverse hat. Okay, and then we'll use extended 3D placement. And we will raise it up a little bit. Perfect. Absolutely radical. Okay, I don't see it. How do I always manage to lose the cooking pot? The only other place it could be is back here. But I don't think I would have put it back here. That does not sound like me. No, it's not back here. I do need the beans, though, if we're going to do a stew. And also the margarine. Not in there. Yeah, I have no clue. I always do this to myself. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to this fucking cooking pot. If you guys somehow remember where it is, please let me know. It's not close to the car. This is all garbage. Is it in the trunk? No. No, it is not. It's not back here. It is in front of the counter on the floor. Stop, you're trolling. Dude, that's so... Okay, you know why I didn't see it? Actually, I can't even blame myself. It is barely visible behind the shelf right there. The way the cutaway is working, you can barely tell it's there. That is crazy. But thank you for helping me find it, Jay Hasu. Thank you as well. Hi, Popo. You should be able to make stew in a bucket. I think you can. I think you're right on that. But I don't have a bucket full of water to be able to cook with. This one is going to be hella filling. This one is certainly going to make the calories go up. If that uses both of our fish fillets, that's perfect. Is there any other ingredient? You know what? We have all of these canned veggies. I can open up one of our potato things. We can throw that in. Cats for life, by the way. Thanks for follow. How are you doing? Shark with a 115 string streak. Thank you. I appreciate that. Throw that in. And then, yeah, let's just finish it off with as many beans as we can put in. Alright, that's all of them. That'll be a very good stew for us. If that does not put us at full to bursting, I don't know what I'm going to do. That has to be enough. Go get the pepper you threw out and put it in the stew. Oh, that pepper? Can I add it while it's cooking? Here, we'll throw that in really quick. I think that'll probably finish off all the pepper, too. Never mind, there's still a tiny little bit of pepper left in there. Alright, we'll put that in here then. Black beans. The other fish we'll put away. The tin can be thrown out. Although, you know, I do have enough to make a tin reinforced weapon. So maybe I don't toss these out. Maybe I get rid of literally everything else. I'm gonna do that. I'll hold on to the empty tin cans because we can use those for crafting recipes later on. I'll put that right now with our duffel bag. Okay. That's going to take a minute, but that's okay. When it is done, it will be well worth it. All of this stuff I'll move inside as well. With the mason's trowel, can I actually use that to build trowels? I can. Okay, that's actually good to know. So I could probably use that to try and dig up worms later on. I didn't want to use my gloves because I would just break them and then injure my hands. So I'm glad we did not go that route. But that is good to know that I can use the mason's trowel as a normal trowel for gardening. You should totally eat the croissants even though it's rotten. Yeah, we should totally do that. That's a great idea. Badger, by the way, with a raid of 66. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How are you doing? Whoa, hi. Hello there, Billy. How are you? Welcome in. Some 41. Hello there. How are you? Forge for bait 2. We can go looking after insects in a little bit. You are right. We could totally do insects. Perhaps. How are you doing, though, Badger? Welcome in. Very nice to see you. How was your stream? Welcome in, raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Beaver. We're playing as Stevie the Skeptic. We're trying to find undeniable evidence that we live in a video game world. He doesn't believe the government when they say this is the real planet. No one has fingers. That's not usual. And we're cooking up a delicious stew of fish. So that'll be nice. We've been grinding fishing today as well. What is my opinion on chicken wings? I like them. I like chicken wings. Thank you, by the way, for the sub for 5 whole months. I appreciate that a ton, Badger. The raid and the sub is insane. Good stuff myself. Hope the run is going good. It's been going fine, although we did just get kind of griefed. I need to go investigate how bad it is. Right when I was going to loot the military surplus store, like right up here, this one right over here. Disgusting. Disgusting, disgusting. Literally, we cleared out the road. Car randomly goes off with an alarm right over there. And then a building alarm goes off either over here or over here. I couldn't really pinpoint it. But there was some sort of alarm behind the surplus store too. At nearly the exact same time. It's almost like the simulation understands we're getting closer to the truth and they're doing everything in their power to try and block us from getting through. So, very interesting. Very, very unusual. You know, something a conspiracy theorist might think of. But alas, let me have my stew team. We're gonna go back there in a minute after I eat. And we're gonna see how it goes. The legs or the flat? The legs, dude. The flats, I don't know. They're not bad, but I feel like the legs are just better. Alright, you hold on to my stew right there, Mr. Raccoon. You don't eat that, okay? Let's go investigate right now how bad it is over there. Again, we basically cleared it out. And then right when we're down to the last few zomboids, all hell breaks loose. And we are just absolutely griefed. Why can't I find a girlfriend in Project Zomboid? Well, obviously, number one, they're not in the game yet, okay? That might be coming in Build 43 with the NPC update, though. So keep your head up. Keep your hopes high, of course. Never give up. But as of right now, yeah, if you're looking for a girlfriend, you have better luck finding a katana, my brother in Christ, okay? There is a mod for an NPC wife. Well, we're not talking about wives, team. We're talking about girlfriends, okay? There is a difference. Bomb. We will not explain further. Probably should slow down. What the fuck was that? That was terrible. I don't know what that was. That was absolutely terrifying. Okay. How's the weapon is not doing great. So, probably not going to be out here for too long. Isn't it great we're right next to Kid Knives, though, so we can just grab some knives, potentially. Someone queue when he gets close in the car, or a yes voter could queue right now while I'm sneaking to steal. Oh my god, I get sneaking level. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Please die, by the way. Please die. Thank you. Go to the ground, please. Thank you. Very kind of both of you to cooperate. No, madam. No. Okay. All is good. All is right in the world. Alright, I do want to check out Kitten Knife. No. No. Stay on topic. Stay. Yes, thank you, Kimar. Oh my god, you're insane for that. Thank you. Oh, we were not actually sneaking though, so that is not as good. But Kimar, better than Honk. So thank you, my fellow yes voter. Stealing the value away from the no voters. That is fantastic. Oh, those two heard it? Really? You two heard that? Really? What is that? Oh, duffel bag. Hold up. Major bag alert. Holy shit. Come here. Thank you. What do we have here? What do we have here? A lighter that is disposable. I will take it. And we have a little construction worker zomboid. OSHA compliant too. Still wearing their hard hat even a month into the apocalypse. They take safety as a priority. That is very good to see. How are the levels looking? As far as our skills, almost level 5 on maintenance, which is actually awesome. Kind of close to level 5 long blunt. Not really. We're almost halfway there. Short blunt, we're still level 3. Everything else, bleh. Almost level 3 on cooking as well. We've been making tons of stews, which is awesome. We did also just get level 2 on fishing, and we are level 3 on sneaking. We just got that too. Beaver, there seem to be some nails in your bat. Not sure if that's regulation. I added them, okay? Granted, if we were playing in the MLB, I think they would have a problem with that, but thankfully, we are not playing in the MLB. Okay, so yeah, this roadway, we definitely had clear. 4 zomboids is not the end of the world, but that is making me wonder, how much worse does it get? Also, there was one dude all the way back over here. Were there more this? Oh, yeah. See, okay. So, how much worse does it get? The answer is a lot. A ton more worse. But again, not the end of the world as per usual. Beaver, why are you so tough? I've got that dog in me. What can I say? There are 2 wolves inside of me. And both of them love grinding carpet. Yo, Rogue, congratulations on graduating. Did you graduate from high school or from college? That is very awesome, though. Rain, how are you doing? It is kind of the end of the world. Okay, it is technically the end of the world, but for Stevie, it could also be the start of something new. Will Stevie be able to find a way to escape the simulation? I don't know. We will see. What the dog doing? Scrub. This dog trying to get further into the military supplement store. Again, this was perfectly clear 5 minutes ago. These people were not here a minute ago. They have chosen to come down to this area and make my life a little bit a living hell. I need to repair this weapon before this breaks. I probably need to get more wood glue. I do not want to waste this weapon. We have not repaired it at all, so if we can repair it twice and get it back up to full condition, that'll be perfect. So maybe I'll go take a small little break, because I see we're getting a little bit queasy as well. We'll get away from all of the smelly, dubious little creatures. Also, why are we not wearing our dust mask? Is that even really helping? I don't think it is. Unequip? No, it's not really doing much right now. I guess we'll wear it. I mean, it's better than not wearing it, right? What if Stevie decides he wants to stay in the simulation? Well, why would he want to do that? I mean, maybe he will decide that. I don't know. We don't know what Stevie's thinking. But I think it would just be a little bit odd if he did choose to remain in the Matrix that he'd been searching for undeniable proof exists. No? Take the blue pill, Stevie. Okay. We are all set. It does help. It unequipped when you ate, and it didn't auto re-equip? Maybe I moved too quick. Maybe that's what happened. Also, pull up my water container while we're here. Badger, though, again, I really appreciate the raid. I hope your stream went very smooth. I appreciate it a ton. Later on tonight, guys, if you are not aware, right now, obviously, we're still doing... Excuse me. Right now, we're still doing Zomboid, obviously. But later on this evening, we're going to be swapping over to do a little bit of a sponsored segment from Minecraft. Can you believe it? We're going to be doing some crowd control Minecraft. Oh dear. That should be hopefully a good time. We'll see how that goes for me, of course. I would like to build a beautiful Minecraft home, but I might not be able to do so depending on how the chaos unfolds. Wood glue is what we need right now, and we will not find it in the musical instrument aisle. We will find it over with the tools. So where are the tools? Would it be with the stone blocks? Actually, wait, stone blocks are useful for blacksmithing stuff. That's actually good to know that's there. No, this is all farming equipment. All farming equipment. Very tragic. That's okay. I will have a little ginger ale while we continue our search. Sometimes movement will cancel the re-equip. Okay, that must have been what it was then. I've had that happen before. That's the only thing I could think of. Or if I move too quickly after eating, it might just, like, completely, you know, give out. Come on. There's got to be wood glue around here somewhere. Tracking volume 1? No, we do not care about that. I care about many skill books. Tracking is not one of them. Was that wood glue? No. Almost looked like wood glue for a split second. A garden hoe? I don't need that. Do you really play DayZ? I do. I was trolling earlier, if that's what you mean, about me being, I guess, known for DayZ. I was just doing a play on Are You the Zomboid Guy? But I do play DayZ. It's been a little bit, though. I think my issue right now with DayZ is I just have not really been in the mood to gamble on whether it'll be a fun time or not. Because my issue with DayZ is it can be really, really fun. But it can also be really, 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 really boring. Because if you're not fighting zombies, or you're not fighting other players, or interacting with other players, it is literally just walking. And there's nothing more to the game. So it can be a very boring game. And because the maps are so large, it really is gambling on whether you have a good time or not. I've had numerous streams where we run for like 4 hours straight and we don't come across a single person. And all we do is just move from town to town collecting gear, and then we're like, you know what? That was a great stream, guys. Have a good one. We're going to bed. But then I've also had amazing streams in DayZ, where we take over like one of those radio rooms, and we host like a talk show, and then assassins try to come kill us because they don't like the talk show, apparently. And then it's like 2 hours of us being shot at while we're interviewing people that come in and out. And inevitably, I get murdered. So like, stuff like that is really, really fun, but then, you know, just a complete gamble. Just a complete gamble, team. I do not see any wood glue. I'm a little bit concerned. I really thought we would get wood glue here. I don't think... Yeah, I've already checked this aisle. This is going to be all sneakers. Ooh, I might need new boots. However, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to swap the boots, because the old boots... probably not in great shape. Let's be honest. Probably on the verge. They're actually still fine. I'm so shocked with how well maintained these boots are. Because I've had these on for probably a month at this point. Running over tons of zombies, stomping them, running over the glass. And it still lasts. It's crazy. It's still crazy. Yeah, this is cooked, unfortunately. I do not think we are going to be getting wood glue in this area. See, now I wish we collected more wood glue from McCoy's earlier on in the playthrough, because I know there were more glue tubes that we completely passed up that we could have grabbed, that we did not. I could use duct tape, though, no? Or nails themselves. And I know we passed nails earlier. So let me just double check. Oh, this is going to be all dye. Yeah, this is all irrelevant here. Don't you have wood glue at your base? No, I think I used it all. I think I'm completely out of wood glue. Oh my gosh, black beans too? Holy shit, wait. First off, eat the caramel, and then we'll take the beans with us and bring those home. Official Maddie, by the way. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, man. Big Bad Beaver, more like Big Bad Nerd. Guys, I know the glasses make me look ugly as hell. But when I take them off... you know... I'm still absolutely ugly as hell. Anyways... Sailor Moon. Another anime I've never watched. He Hex. Thank you for the follow. Who said you're ugly? I did. I did. Oh my gosh, a can of mushroom soup as well. Alright. Maybe we'll do a last little loop through some of these buildings and just grab what we can. Again, I think there were nails back over on the other side. Tons of whiskey. Okay, I think we have enough alcohol now. We have tons of wine back home. I do want that, because we can actually wrap that with barbed wire, and that might be an insane weapon. That along with the ice hockey stick. Those would be great. Those would be very, very useful. What was this? Hockey helmet? No, I'm good on the helmets. I think that's pretty much it, because all of this was just basic car tools, right? Gas canisters, wrench, yeah. Okay. Let's just go grab the nails then, and we'll probably leave. I'll check maybe another warehouse for wood glue. If this game hits the right spots, it does, team. It does indeed. Where were the nails, though? Were they not in this crate? I thought they were in the crates. I could be incorrect. They might have been actually on the other side. I think they were. I think they were over here. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is where they were. I knew I saw nails around here. Were there more nails, though? Was it just those nails, or was there more? There were more. Okay, I will take those. And that will probably do it for us. Never mind. Now that'll do it for us. Now I'm done. Now I am happy. Oh, it is so dark without the flashlight. We wanted to dismantle that computer. Maybe we'll do that later on. At this point, I don't really care about electrical skill. I have truly moved on from my grind set of electrical. Oh my god, I hear a zombie in here. What the fuck? Were you in here the whole time? Wait, how'd that zombie get in here? Wait, I think there's an opening. Dude, okay, you must have broken the garage door then, and I just didn't hear you this entire time. Well, that is... okay, the zombie... Guys, the Zomboid has activated cloaking technology. Despite this, I still know they're there because they're groaning too loudly. Oh boy, and now we have someone... Oh, no, let's not use the bat again. Good break. I could check the desks, though. We might get lucky and get wood glue in the desks. Oh my god. Probably gonna keep your stream up as I sleep. I would appreciate that, Rogue. I mean, it helps out, of course. But not required if you don't want to. I will say the only thing I ask, guys, is that if you are new, please hit the follow button, much like Space just did a moment ago. I appreciate that, Space. Thank you for the follow. And of course, if you are really enjoying, consider subscribing on Twitch. Gets you cool little B remotes and a fancy badge next to your name in chat. We are live Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern if you would like to come back. Tomorrow is going to be variety, though. And as far as tomorrow's stream is concerned, we are going to be wrapping up The Wolf Among Us from Telltale. And I have something very special planned for tomorrow's stream. So I hope to see many of you tune in for that stream, of course. How has the temperature for everybody been? It was 90 degrees today, derp, and also very stormy. Among Us sussy, says Sir Codyman. That was well thought out. That leaves me with a lot to think about, Codyman. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, by the way. It's not Scod for the follow. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting any wood glue up here, actually. The more I think about it, it wouldn't really make sense for there to be wood glue in an office building like this. Who would keep wood glue at their desk when all they need is probably, like, Elmer's glue or duct tape? Or normal tape, you know what I mean? But still worth checking, I suppose. Still worth checking. Oh, a rotten Danish, bro.
I'm sure you'll find a use for that.
Mustard with a Prime Gaming sub. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, there's a random nightstick in here. Thank you for that, too. That'll be a good refresh on weaponry. Can I disassemble this stuff? Oh, I can't. That's actually huge electrical XP, I believe. Let's get rid of all of that. I completely forgot these are really good at XP. Where are we at now on XP? Now I care. I know I said a moment ago I don't care, but now I care after seeing that. We are so close. We're only 30 XP away. After this lamp, we're probably going to be 29 XP away, if I had to guess. Let's find out. Has the tinfoil hat ever fallen off? I took it off for 5 seconds, like a little while ago. But that was it. I have never had it fall off, personally. Beaver is my goat. God, skip the game. I appreciate the compliment, Mustard. That's very kind of you. Sorry, guys, I'm saying certain words right now. I have one of those annoying fucking cuts in your mouth that's like perfectly, like in the perfect position where if I try to smile or something like that, like it stings the inside of my mouth. Or if I say like certain words, the way the lip curls around my mouth or whatever. Very obnoxious, so Sorry if the chatter's been a little light today. You think we get wood glue in the garbage, though? Low-key, we might. I also knew there was a Zomboid right behind us. Does the Zomboid know, though, is the real question. Probably not. Fishing rod without line. Wait, that's actually kind of a huge find. In case our old one breaks. Redundancy, team. Cocoa powder. I won't say no to cocoa powder. We can make some delicious cocoa later on. And that will do it for us. Oh yeah, the Zomboid. I don't know where the Zomboid's running off to, but fine with me, man. Good with me. You should level up your strength. It is close. Are we close? Let's find out. We are, actually. If I probably dedicate some time to working out, we could potentially get level 6 soon. But it is still about 4,000 XP away, so that is going to be a little bit more... I wouldn't necessarily say we're close. But kind of. Kind of, team. Third time asking, what is your longest character survive? I am sorry about that if you've asked that many times, but I do not always see every single message. My longest character was Rick Gravy, !PB in chat. That was our Walking Dead inspired playthrough. And if you would like to see that full playthrough, it is available on the VODs channel. !VODs in chat. Literally, it was like 50 plus episodes of Rick Gravy. There was even like a multiplayer component to it as well, which was a lot of fun. I miss the days of Rick Gravy, low-key. I want to go back to that at some point. I want to do another Rick Gravy inspired run. The great thing is, too, Rick Gravy is technically still alive. So there's nothing technically stopping us from doing another Rick Gravy run. But it just needs to be the right time. Like, I would hate to do it during Unstable, and then they release an update, and then, like, 3 episodes into our playthrough, we're like, oh, we gotta put it on hold, guys, because they just broke save files or whatever. That is something I would absolutely hate to deal with. Alright, if I don't have wood glue, I'll just use duct tape. I'm pretty sure I have duct tape back here, no? Maybe not. Okay, what about in one of these cabinets? That's insane that we don't have duct tape. I would have assumed we would have had duct tape. But maybe we do not have duct tape. In which case, let me research this too, so I know what it is. Make a rail spike baseball bat. Learn to forge 10 nails. Okay. There was wood glue in that cabinet? Stop, you're trolling. Oh, wait, okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Wait. No. You're talking about the cabinet over here? Okay, no, okay. This, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not enough wood glue is the issue. There's only a little bit of wood glue left in the bottle. That is the problem. Your organization in this game is killing me. I'm not gonna lie, it's killing me too. Everything is just strewn about. I do need to do an organization pass, but that's just... That's not happening. I'm gonna be honest, that's just not happening. So this cannot be repaired right now. We would 100% have to just do something about this. Either I have to get epoxy, because we have fiberglass, or I have to get duct tape. Actually, wait. I could technically... I think I have zip ties somewhere, no? Or can I even use... You know what? It's not for the nightstick. If I want to repair my baseball bat, I have to use the wood glue. It has to be something, like, big. I can't use zip ties on the baseball bat. Okay. I might just put this on hiatus for now, and we might just swap to a different weapon class. Like, maybe I pull out the garden hoe, or the garden fork. That is just sitting right there. Full condition. Ready to be used and abused. Oh, I gotta finish up my stew, though, before that goes stale. Hold on. Eat all of that stew. Hopefully that puts us at stable on the weight here, as we're 81. Please, no more down arrow. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Ooh, still a down arrow. Okay. Do not love that. That's fine. Cooking pot away on the table. So I believe we'll find it easily without struggling. And then I know we collected more black beans. We'll throw that in here. A lot of this stuff we can put away. I can also wrap up my barbed wire weapon. Did I leave the barbed wire in here, or was it somewhere else? It may have been somewhere else. Yeah, I think it was in the cabinets then. Let me just drop off some stuff here then. Box of nails. Be put away. The box of batteries. We don't need any more batteries right now. I'll eat this candy in a moment. And everything else is good to stay. That's perfect. 12 out of 12 weight. I love that. Oh, was that the barbed wire? Yes. Okay. So I think the ice hockey stick will work. Barbed wire that. Perfect. What up? Hello there, Cameron. How are you doing? Remember that repairing is diminishing returns in case that matters? It does matter. But we've never repaired the weapon. So we could, in my opinion, I think you can repair a weapon up to like twice before it's like, okay, there's no more point in repairing it. Just let it die. I've seen some people go to like 3 and 4. I think you're using too many resources at that point to just keep the weapon going. Just get a new one at that point. But in this specific case, for the baseball bat that I want to repair, it has never, ever been repaired. Not once. Okay. Can we actually wrap up the lacrosse stick? No, that cannot be wrapped up. Okay. That is good to know. I thought we could also do the lacrosse stick, but I was incorrect. Plexiglass. Oh, plexiglass. Oh my, I'm fucking blind as hell. I appreciate the follow. Hello there. I gotta also put away the fishing rod without line, though. Alright, let's go to bed. We are ridiculously tired. Tomorrow is a new day. We'll get out there and keep working on that street, okay? Because now it's gonna be a whole new ordeal. Clear out. 7 in the morning. We are good to go. Today is a big day again. I want to make a lot of progress on clearing out that street and try to make it back over the military surplus store. If anything, though, the fact the alarms went off, it might be a good thing, because now we know there's no more tricks the game can pull. Like, what more could the game throw at us in that area? For a house alarm and a car alarm to go off at the exact same time, those are like astronomical odds, no? So I feel like we're pretty much good to move. It might make it easier to clear too. Okay, I don't know about that. I think the alarm undid a lot of the hard work we did in clearing out that roadway. I mean, the fact we have zomboids over here now on this roadway. Granted, again, only a handful, but still not ideal to witness. But let's just see how things go today, team. Once again, I don't know what that is. I'm seeing like a black shadow fly across my screen over there. Alright, the garden fork. We don't have any spear skill. So it's going to be a little bit gross. Yeah, that didn't feel great, unfortunately. I did not love the 5 to 6 jabs we took. But we'll take a 3 jab, that's fine. Keep the car parked there for now. All is good. Beaver! Have I ever eaten beaver? I have never eaten a beaver. If I'm not mistaken, someone can confirm this for me. Doesn't Buc-ee's actually sell beaver nuggets at their gasoline stations? Like, you can get a bag of chicken nuggets, but instead of chicken, it is literally a beaver. No? What are the beaver nuggets? What are those beaver nuggets? No, okay. Now I'm... The world is being rewritten. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. Hold on. I'll screenshot this. That makes so much more sense. Okay, so they do sell beaver nuggets, but they're not like, they're like a potato chip type thing. They are cinnamon sweet beaver nugget snack candies. So they're not actually beavers. That is good to know. I thought that literally meant they took chicken nuggets, but instead of chicken, it was beaver. Look up beaver tails. Beaver tail food. Beaver tail can refer to the iconic Canadian fried pastry or the edible tail of a beaver. Okay, so which one are we talking about? Which one are we referring to? Because now it's either, apparently. According to Microsoft Copilot Search, guys, powered by Bing. The Canadian fried thing? Okay. Well, guys, I would love to try a Canadian fried beaver tail then. That sounds delicious. A beautiful pastry made from hand-stretched fried dough, shaped like a beaver's tail. That's a W. We love that. Perhaps we can do that for a cooking stream, maybe. We could do a cooking stream where I try to cook my own beaver tail. Maybe. All right, I gotta lock in, though. The sidetracks must come to a conclusion, team, because, again, gonna be a lot of zomboids up the street. As you can see, they are waiting for my arrival. Stand ready for my arrival, worm, they all say. Yes. Beaver meat is also really good. What does a beaver taste like? Pokemon card of the day? No, we can't derail anymore. No Pokemon. The Pokemon of the day is fucking Rattata. Congrats, team. Rattata. The purple rat Pokemon that is everywhere. There we go. Underrated Pokemon? Fight me. Okay, I think it is appropriately rated. I'm gonna be honest. Does Rattata even evolve? It's just always a purple. It's a rat that is purple. That is it. It evolves to Rat. Oh, okay. See, you guys had to remind me that it does turn into Raticate, because Raticate is even worse in my opinion. I'd rather my Rattatats stay as Rattatats. I think Raticate is kind of ugly. Not super ugly, but like a little bit gross. Rattata is cute though. I mean, it's fine. I wouldn't necessarily say it's cute, but to each their own. Opinion on Bidoof. Well, listen, it is a beaver-themed Pokemon, so, like, I am legally required to like it. But yeah, another Pokemon that I think is appropriately rated where it is. It's so fine. It is a Pokemon. I think beavers are kind of ugly, and you are welcome to have that opinion. But all I'm saying is Rattata is just a rat that they colored purple. You could have a Rattata in real life, guys. You could quite literally go out and see there was a Rattata right there. Oh my god. There's a Rattata right now. Guys, all I have to do is get a can of spray paint that's purple, and boom, we have Rattata. We have Rattata at home. Where are you? Oh, there you are, Rattata. See, notice how Rattata isn't doing anything, though? In fact, Rattata is just stuck running in place, because Rattata is a silly little guy. Oh, and Rattata is dead. Very low HP. That was a critical hit. Wouldn't that be animal cruelty? I mean, probably, but I also think trapping innocent little critters into very tiny balls and then forcing them to fight each other is arguably also considered animal cruelty. Potentially. I mean, you could make that argument. Unless, of course, the Pokemon like it. Perhaps they enjoy their time within the very tiny ball. And then them fighting each other is simply their way of showing fealty, perhaps. I don't know. Gem. Thanks so much for the 95 bits. You cannot be flaming Rattata so much for being a purple rat when Flamigo literally is a flamingo and it exists. Well, that one we hate as well. See, that's a Pokemon I didn't even know existed. Wait, are you fucking joking? I know we keep derailing. Flamigo. Pokemon. Pokemon database. Okay, yeah, you were not trolling. That is indeed literally just a flamingo. So it's the same level as Rattata. I would put these guys equally. Rattata is a purple rat. Actually, no, Flamingo. Here. This guy is worse. This thing is worse. Because at least Rattata was different because it's colored purple. Flamingo is the same color as a normal flamingo. Because the flamingo is already pink. So this is already pink. Like, they did nothing. They literally just put a flamingo into Pokemon. Like, for all we know, that could just be a flamingo that they're putting into a Pokeball. At least Rattata is purple. I'll give you that. Rattata is purple. There is different stuff going on with that Pokemon. But at the same time, it's just a purple rat. Why is it a fighting type? I mean, look at those legs. I mean, that's got some hella reach right there. I imagine there's probably some strong forces behind those legs. They might look thin, but that's like all the power condensed. Okay? That's actually the most threatening type of leg you could have, is a really thin leg. Take it from me, team. Alright? I promise you. Alright. No more derailment. I'm sorry. Back to the grinds. Beaver, Trubbish is literally trash, and we hate Trubbish. We do not like Trubbish. I know of Trubbish. I know there's a Pokemon that's literally an ice cream cone. I don't know why you would want that as a Pokemon, but that exists. There's a lot of Pokemon like that. Again, I think there's some really cool Pokemon. Like, of course, Totodile. You know? You have Turtwig. And all of the evolutions there. Charizard's fucking insane. The legendaries are really cool. There's a lot of really cool Pokemon. And I think it's fine that there are some Pokemon that just aren't as exciting. And I think it's fine that Rattata is one of them. I think it's okay. This man is a Pokemon normie. Okay, guys. We can't be saying that. Do you know how many hours I sunk into the DS versions of Pokemon? Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, Platinum. I had Pokemon. What the hell is the game called? I had one of those Pokemon games on the Wii. The Battle Evolution, whatever it was. Where you could trade your Pokemon from your DS copy of Pokemon Pearl, Platinum, Diamond. And then bring them into the Wii version. And battle with players all over the world. I know every Pokemon ever. I will be waiting for you to name every single one of them then. We will wait, ugly rat. Pokemon. What the hell is this game called? It's my name. Guys, that's actually the official name of the game. It's on the box art. Pokemon. What the hell is this game called? Oh my god. You know what game also... I mean... I'm not going to say I liked it, but it was interesting. Pokemon Ranger. I don't know if you liked that. I don't know if any of you have played that game before. It was the DS game where it's like you're not a trainer, you're like a police officer, park ranger type person. So you like borrow Pokemon instead of capture them to help like solve puzzles or something. I heard it was good. I think it was a little complicated for me at the time. I think maybe I was a little goo goo gaga, a little wah-wah baby. I think my frontal cortex when I played that game was not fully developed, because I remember struggling with that one a little bit. I don't know why. I think that was a very interesting game, though. Oh my god. Dude, you know what's underrated as fuck in Pokemon on the DS versions as well? The Underground. No one ever wanted to do the Underground. I was so sad because I was one of those players. I don't love that, by the way. Please do not get me stuck in animations while we're talking about Pokemon. I was one of those players that would actually spend time, like, setting up traps in the Underground. Is there a game where you play as Pokemon? Mystery Dungeon, just like Gem said. Which, also Mystery Dungeon, certified banger. But I, low-key, was kind of pissed when I first tried Mystery Dungeon because it gave me some fuck-ass Pokemon. I think it told me I was a Bulbasaur. And I was like, I am not a Bulbasaur. I'm not a Bulbasaur. My brother and I fucking wrecked in the other round. Back, no, that's lit. No one ever wanted to do Underground with me. I would never find people willing to do Underground. If you think about it, Zomboids are just the evolved version of humans. Technically, you're right, because, I mean, they don't seem to sleep at all. They don't need to sleep. You know, they're constantly chilling. They have very few needs, it seems, but I have many. I have many needs at this time, including the need to get away from the queasiness, the dirty, disgusting, smelly corpses. They need brains, though. I mean, it could just be like a strong desire. Like, do they really need brains? That's exactly what a Bulbasaur would say, to be fair. That they're not... Okay, dude. Dude, I don't like Bulbasaur. I'm sorry. I can't be... I am not... Silverfang, I am not a Bulbasaur. Please... Please look me in my eyes. Please look me in my eyes and tell me that I am a Bulbasaur. What Pokemon would I be? It's not a Bulbasaur. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. But it was your aura that told them you were a Bulbasaur? My aura lied, okay? More of a Snorlax. I'm a Flamigo. Okay, low-key though, you would be right because honestly, look at these legs. The Flamigo has very thin legs. Those are thin. Those are some thin legs, team. I'm telling you right now. Also, a little bit of a teaser for the tier 4 subs right there. Now that I'm standing, I kind of want to stand for a minute. Ooh. Oh, good. Stretch team. I love stretching. Your options are be Bulbasaur or Rattata. Can I choose not to be a Pokemon then? Can I just choose not to be that? Okay, low-key, a Sudowoodo, I would be fine with. That is actually a grass-type Pokemon that I could see myself as. Because of my, not only physical appearance, but the general vibe of the Sudowoodo. If you know, you know. Okay? Drifloon vibes? No, dude. Not a Drifloon. Not a Drifloon, bro. Not a Drifloon. Sudowoodo is not grass? What? No, you're fucking what? Sudowoodo is literally a tree. Bro, are you guys gaslighting me? What? It is rock type. What? Oh, I see. He's pretending. Oh my god, dude, I'm not. I never knew this actually. I never noticed. I always thought he was a grass type Pokemon. I understand it now. Fake fan. Guys, I have a giant Totodile. Or not Totodile. Oh, I have a Totodile too, but I have a giant Charmander back there. Okay, please. Am I the hardest of hardcore Pokemon fans? No. Okay, I'll tell you right now. Do I know every single type of Pokemon?
Excuse me. If you're going to capture a Pikachu, unless it has this as the ability, you're wasting your time, as it's not going to be viable in competitive play. Like,
not at that level. But I like to think I know some Pokemon. Show Totodile to restore fan status. I would have to go get Totodile. Totodile is in a different room. That was my real voice. What if that actually was my real voice this whole time? Like, when I end my... It's like, alright guys, thanks for tuning into the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take off my headset, the camera goes off, shut down the computer.
thank God I can finally talk normal, guys. Oh boy. What a long stream. I need to go rest up right now.
It's not like we haven't been sidetracked 6 times already. Okay, very good point. I won't deny. Tell you what, towards the end of the Zomboiding, I will go get Totodile.
I'm sure you'll find a use for that.
Beaver, I've ever played Bully. I know of Bully, but I've never played it. Bloodseeker, by the way, thank you so much for the Prime gaming sub for 4 whole months. I appreciate that a ton. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. Or you are secretly wearing a retainer and have hella bass voice. Hey there guys, this is actually my normal voice. Now that's like pirate software right there. How is Pirate doing, by the way? That's such a sad story. No? Oh, thank you for the maintenance skill. I appreciate that, Zomboid. Such a sad story. For someone at the very tippy top of their game to kind of fall down because of some really... Oh, don't get up. No, I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got you. There you go. You stay resting. Fell off hard? Oh, I'm sorry. That's a little unfortunate. But also made a lot of mistakes. Made a lot of mistakes. He did it to himself, it's not sad. I mean, you're right. It's just sad about the situation. The fact it occurred. Okay, what? Game. Thank you. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god. No, I was not ready for that. He's playing old school RuneScape now? Okay. Hello there, Beaver. Hello there, Vistal. He was never on top of his game. Okay, he kind of did take over Twitch, though. Like, objectively. For a good couple months. Like, his YouTube shorts were everywhere. I don't know about his gameplay. I never really watched his gameplay, but... You know, everybody always thought he was a really great guy. Really helpful. He had a lot of good advice, good information. And then, you know, the whole World of Warcraft thing happened. Did I ever play Classic WoW, Beaver? I remember trying it, like, once, Civ. It was the night that Modern Warfare 2019 was supposed to release, and I was sitting there waiting with Battle.net open, and I was like, I have nothing to do for the next couple hours other than wait for this game to release. Why don't I download World of Warcraft? Because it was only like a small download, and it said it was like I could play for free until I get like level 20 or something. So I downloaded it. First off, you're going to use this as more ammunition against me, but I'm just going to be transparent. I played as the Worgen. I tried the Worgen character. I thought it was a really cool storyline. I just couldn't get into the game. I don't think I'm like an MMO person. I'm not the type of person that is like excited to go grind out the same quest to just get little gold to be able to do the next quest to be able to get gold. Like, I just did not really get the vibe of it. I don't think I got it. I was playing alone. Maybe it is better with friends. And maybe it's a lot better once you actually get established and you have like some cool gear and like some crazy spells and stuff you can use. I just didn't get into it that much. I am playing Hardcore WoW Classic right now. Is that the one where if you die, you're dead? Also, I just like messed up my finger. Oh dear. It is grindy. Classic Plus is coming soon. The Classic version is... What is Classic Plus? You made the right choice. On what, Scrub? Is this multiplayer? This is not multiplayer. We're doing single player right now. I'm resting up, though, because we got pretty exerted. But now I'm actually good to go back out there. This is the Brack Brick Factory, by the way. I didn't even realize. Good to know. I'm actually curious. How many of you play World of Warcraft or any MMO in general? Specifically, I guess, let's talk about World of Warcraft first. If you played World of Warcraft, what type of character did you go as? Did you go, like, just a normal dude? Did you go as, like, an elf or whatever? I play WoW, and I love Classic Civ. What type of player did you do? I know there's, like, panda people in World of Warcraft, too. The pandas are, like, really well-liked. I went as your mom. Wow. Fuck. I can't. That one, guys, that seals the deal. That's the end of my career right there. I will never recover. It's over. Guys, thanks for your support over the last couple years. It's been a great ride as a content creator. I'm fucked. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. We're gonna be back. Doing a night elf only run. Understood. Hopefully the night elf thing is going well. I feel like playing now. I'm gonna watch on my other monitor. No worries. I do not play WoW. My family, however, does. That's mom, dad, sis, all lined up with their rigs in the living room, chirping at each other and raiding. Okay, that's actually, like, very wholesome, though. To have a family, like, playing the game together. That sounds like a very good time. Also, we level up Spear. How is our Spear doing on condition? Is it good? No. No, it's not, actually. It is not good. It is, in fact, somewhat close to breaking. But we'll probably keep pushing with it. I'm happy we were able to get a little level of Spear right there. That's good. I played OG Warcraft Human Paladin. Holy. Was for a time the top healing paladin on the server. Stopped around the time of Wrath of the Lion King. Oh my gosh, Nathan. I do not know what any of that meant. But that does sound sick to be the top healer on the server. Dude, I feel like maybe I am a tourist. I don't know. I know nothing. Holy shit. I really don't know anything about anything other than Zomboid. Even Zomboid, I don't know what I'm doing. Holy shit. Guys, I might be just fully washed. Or it could be my mouth is fucked up and I can't even think. Do not do that. Do not do that. Not double wide as we're spearing it out. Oh, yeah. No, they are probably all over that alleyway. Tornado warning in Indiana. I hear sirens. Oh, guys, if you hear sirens, go hide. Go get to cover. Don't be in my stream if you can help it. It was fun, but that was over 10 years ago. Holy shit. Beaver, if I, someone with 2 hours in the game with disabled zombies, apply to be on the permadeath server, will I take a spot from an actual good person, even though I think I will survive like 2 minutes tops? Here is my current intention with the server. Everybody who signs up for the whitelist will be able to get into the server. It's just a matter of not everybody will be able to play at the same time. That could, however, change if there are like 200 to 250 plus people trying to get onto the server. So I would say if you are interested, sign up. Even if you think you're going to die immediately, sign up, because you never know. You might get lucky. You might run into somebody who's really good. They know what they're doing. They can keep you alive. I would not necessarily feel worried about taking a slot from someone. But, of course, if you are for whatever reason, then you can choose to not do it. But, again, I think everybody will be able to get in as long as it is not, you know, a million people trying to sign up for the server. I cannot get everybody in if it's going to be 250 plus people signing up for the server. That is just an inevitability, team. So, I'm gonna be honest. If your server was not hardcore, I would probably play. We'll be doing more servers in the future, guys. So just because this one you don't feel like jumping in for, we'll definitely be doing more servers in the future. For example, the last server we did was a light RP, very easy, very chill multiplayer server. Lots of loot, very few zomboids. It's all about base building, storytelling, stuff like that. So we'll definitely have experiences like that again soon. But yeah, permadeath applies to the Big Bad Beaver. Yes, if I die, I'm dead. But of course, I will not die. So don't worry, team. The last server went from 0 to 100 very fast. Yes, unintentionally so. All caused because I ate stew, which is a little unfortunate, but it happens, team. Honestly, I actually love the way the server ended, though. I think the server, the way it ended, was a very fun time. Oh, yeah, they're in the alleyway, man. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but over here, I mean, they've regrouped for sure. So we'll see. Beaver, do you think you're more Bulbasaur or Flamigo? Definitely Flamigo. 1,000,000%. Guys, I am not a Bulbasaur enthusiast. I'm sorry. To those who like Bulbasaur, I do not mean to insult or offend you, but I do not enjoy Bulbasaur. You know what other Pokemon I'm not into? Chikorita. It's a cute Pokemon. I just thought the other starters were better. Okay, maybe I take that back a little bit. I don't know about that one, now that I think about it. That's a hot take. Yeah, maybe I take that back. I don't know. Because the more I think about it, maybe that was actually a step too far. I don't know. The RP server sounds fun for the Snoob. We'll definitely be doing an RP server again. No plans as of right now for a firm date, but hopefully end of summer we'll have something like that. What is your thoughts on Lidden? Indifference. I have no opinion on Lidden because it's a kitty cat that is fire. Not as basic as Rattata. I think there's more to Lidden, but I don't know. I'm personally... I think there's better fire starters for sure. I think Cyndaquil is one of my favorite fire starters. Obviously, taking out our boy Charmander in the back. But a Bulbasaur non-enjoyer. I might have to rethink my support. I'm sorry, Penguin. I'm just not that into Bulbasaur. I like the niche Pokemon called Pikachu. That one's really rare. Wow, that one, no one even talks about that one. I had to like remember that one for a split second. What is that, like a blue like thing? I don't remember actually. Chimchar's my fire type. Chimchar's a very popular one. I'm not really much of a monkey enthusiast, but I will say Chimchar's kind of cool. I'm not typically a fan of monkeys. You know what monkey I do like though? I'll make an exception for this one. Apom. The little purple monkey with like a giant hand for the tail. I actually find a little bit cute. I like their mischievous ways. The way they like to snatch things from people and play games. I do like a good Apom. Beaver, check the art channel. Okay, sure. What's another derailment? Why not? What? Okay. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, that's first off, you got the foot in frame too. That's like a rarity. That's gonna be valuable for some. Bomb, by the way. They are the same. They are the same. I am a Flamigo, if I could be. That is, I'm not bold enough to put that in the Hall of Fame, I'm afraid. I can't do it. Thank you, though, very, very, very much for the $5 super chat on the YT there. Cyndaquil and Chimchar. We love Cyndaquil. Chimchar, again, I understand the love for Chimchar as well. A lot of people, fans of Chimchar, of course. What were the other starters for that one? I can't remember. It was Chimchar. Was it Piplup? Was it Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar? Were those the three? It must have been, right? Yes? Okay. I mean, honestly, all three of those Pokemon are great, but I would have to probably give my favorite starter of the bunch there. I mean, probably to Turtwig. Turtwig, objectively, I think, is the least cutest of the bunch. But if we're going from a value perspective, if you evolve Turtwig to, what is it, Torterra? Max level Torterra with Earthquake as a move, it decimates like 80% of Pokemon out there. Unless it's a flying type, of course, in which case it's kind of worthless. But, yeah. It's a W. Wait, Q? Wait, what are you talking about? Q. Was there a Q that was supposed to happen that did not happen? Press the Q. Qs are automated. Here, I'll press Q again if the Q was scammed. I apologize if the Q was scammed. The Qs are supposed to be automated, so when people spam Q in chat, I tend to, like, not, like, essentially do it because they're typically automated. But if a Q was meant to go out and it was, like, not happening for some reason. There was a Q while you were looking at your... Oh, okay. If I'm not in the game, then it does cancel out. I didn't even see that a Q went through. I'm sorry about that, Kryzen. I apologize. You were kind of robbed of your value. I'm not going to lie. It was because the game was paused. That's exactly why it did not happen. That would be cool if there was a way to, I guess, like, stack the Qs so that when the game is paused, if I unpause, it just immediately goes out. I'll give you another Q. I'll give you many Qs. That's all the Qs you get. I feel no more remorse about potentially you getting scammed because I just gave you 8 Qs. But, of course, that was not in the position you wanted. That's why I gave you 8. Maybe the Zomboids will come forth on the day. Although, really, are they even doing anything? I feel like this guy's not even aware. We got to fall back, though. We're getting a little drowsy, a little bit sleepy. A little eepy for sure. Jake! Thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs out to the community. That's very kind of you. El Commander got one. Wackle. Congratulations, guys. If you got a gifted sub, please be sure to thank Jake for those 5 gifted subs. Again, incredibly generous. I appreciate it a ton. Is that a little rat running? Oh my gosh. Guys, we get a paintbrush and a purple can of paint. We've got a rat-a-tat on our hands. Beaver is at 700 subs. Are we actually at 700 subs? I can't see my my thingy. Oh, never mind. Now I can see it. We are at 700. Guys, thank you, Jake, for the 5 gifted. Helping me hit 700 total subs on Twitch. That is insane. That means a lot to me. 10 away from the overall goal now. I appreciate it. Capture the rat. The rat is very quick, but I might be able to catch up with the car. Hold on. Yeah, I can't have the rat run. Oh, this is perfect. Yes. No. Yes. Never mind. It's for you. I've caught the rat just for you. Never mind. How are you doing? Never mind. Catch them. Guys, it's like Pokemon all over again. It really is rat-a-tat. I'm going to keep this rat in my house, and it will forever be known as rat-a-tat. All right, that is the name of them. And if we get another rat, we can name that one Raticate. Okay? Don't hit that guy. I've been super good. Glad to hear it. We've just been chilling with Stevie. Although, it has been a little bit of struggle city today with Stevie. I'm not going to deny it. Stevie triggered both a house alarm and a car alarm simply by existing. He did not add any stimuli to the house nor the car. It just, the alarms chose to go off. So a little unfortunate for that. But other than that, I cannot... That was tight. That was very tight. Is it wise to take up responsibility for a pet at this juncture? No, not really. You're correct about that, Orsini. But the great thing is, love finds us at any point in our lives. And just because, you know, maybe it's not the best time for us, it doesn't mean we shove love away. So now, look at that. The rat is docile. It has accepted my, my home. It accepts my love. I love you, little buddy. See, look at that. The rat is... We've come to an understanding. This is friendship forming. I love you, Mr. Rat. Now you go have fun. Enjoy yourself. This is your new home. That's very nice. I'm happy the rat is happy. If the rat's happy, I'm happy. I'm rappy. I am rappy and happy. Emergency food, also true. I could at any point choose to murder said rat and then eat it, or maybe even use it as bait. I don't know if we can use the rat as bait, but we can find out later on. Straight to the cabinets to cook. It's a little bit of a ratatouille. We love him. Be nice to Ratatat? No, I'm being nice to him. I mean, listen, I gave Ratatat a little head pat. Are the frogs alive? If they are, they're very docile. The frogs do not choose to move. Yeah, they've just been hanging out there the whole time. It doesn't say they're dead, but it also doesn't say they're fresh. So, like, they might just be in a whole new state of living. Do frogs hibernate at all? Because maybe they're hibernating. Maybe they're, like, sleeping very soundly. And we don't want to wake them up or something like that. I don't know. What up there, LV? How are you doing? Welcome in. Some frogs do. Oh my god. Okay, then, guys, they're just hibernating. Frogs are immortal because of the Nox virus. Can you breed rats on Project Zomboid? I don't think you can, like, forcibly breed the rats. But they may choose to breed on their own. I'm not too certain about that. I know with, like, chickens, cows, pigs, that sort of stuff, you can kind of encourage them to breed. But I think the rats, they'll just do it if they want. I don't think you can really do anything about the rats. Everyone knows that frogs don't decay and remain in perfect stasis. That is true, actually. We all know that to be a fact, of course. That's one of the first things we learn in science class. They started out... Welcome to science class, guys. Lesson number 1. Frogs do not age. They love standing still. They do not move at all. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and grab my little fishing rod. We're going to see if we can catch a big fish. And hopefully, our friend Ratatat acclimates to their new home with no problem. We will see. Hi, Beaver. I love your content. Hugs from Hawaii. Hello there, Ken. How are you doing? Ken from Hawaii. How is Hawaii? Is it nice and warm weather over there? Or is it kind of dreary? Because where I'm living right now, it's like stormy like crazy. Way too much rain. I think it's going to be storming all next week as well. Like lots of thunderstorms. Any fish biting today? I think that's all the way out there. Can I cast all the way out there? That's going to be kind of far, no? We'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Or I actually just cast over there. That might even be better. Can I not cast? Hello? Wait. Okay, that is not far enough. Maybe I just find some fish closer to shore, perhaps. If those are too far out. You know, we can even go back to our old home where we know it's safe, too. That is a valuable option indeed. Because it is going to be getting dark in a little bit, so might as well be maximum safety and kind of go from there. Come on, car. There we go. Shift it into high gear, please. I feel like the gear ratios on this car are a little bit messed up. Lots of zomboids on the roadway now. Oh, dear. Okay, well, you know, we knew an accident was inevitable. The fact we were able to avoid so many of them is actually great news, but you can tell that this road is starting to get a little bit more infested, okay? Just a little bit more. Maybe we even spend the night at this house. I don't know if I have a cooking pot. I surely have a frying pan left over, or a griddle pan. So we could probably just cook the food here and then maybe just spend the night rather than travel all the way back home. It's going to be getting dark. This should be our house right here. Every Zomboid car feels like it has a CVT. That's actually a great way to describe it. Until, of course, you're towing, in which case, then the cars don't feel like driving at all. Period. But that can be solved with a little bit of finagling of your tire pressure, of course. Let's see how the fish fare here on the coastline. Will the fish be biting? Again, it is a jig lure, so you can imagine they probably are more interested in the jig lure than a normal lure. But again, who can resist the delicious taste of rodent meat at the same time? I'm really not sure if this is better than anything else. Jiggle it? Do I jiggle it, or does it jiggle on its own? I think it jiggles on its own. I mean, it's kind of bobbing. Where are we on the map? We are right on the edge of Louisville, over on the river, on Bourbon Way, with all of the beautiful mansions. Oh, and my alarm is going off. There we go. We definitely need food and water, though. We are very hungry, very thirsty. So this fish needs to be a big one, okay? We need value for certain, okay? If we do not get value, I don't know what we're going to do. Time for Beaver to only get teeny tiny little blub fish. If that happens, it's okay. Because we know we can get other fish later on. I finally got a friend addicted to Zomboid. I'm happy to hear that. It's been raining here too. I like the rain though. I understand, Bam. Oh, wait. Whoa. Well, that one's kind of putting up a fight, I feel. Maybe? I mean, it swam away right away at the start. I feel like normally they don't want to do that. Let's see. Come here, little buddy. Come here. Come here. You're swimming too far away. You gotta come over here. Not perpendicular to the shore, just straight in. Just straight in. There we go. That's not ideal. A seaweed. Well, at least we know that the seaweed is 50% sea and 50% weed. Unfortunately, that will not help us with our hunger, however. So back out to cast we go. May the darkness make the fish a little bit more comfortable with with coming over. Actually, low-key, you're right, small town. Maybe this could potentially be how we get sushi. I heard if you fish 10 tiles out from land, you catch better fish. I think that is true. You guys were saying that earlier as well. But I don't think there were any fish biting on the docks. No? Oh my god, there are. Okay, fuck this then. Fuck these fish. Come back. Can I just, like, escape and it, like, reels in quick? Or do I have to do this? Okay, I can escape. That's perfect. And it keeps my... Okay. Let's go over here then. That's so much better. I didn't realize these fish were over here, too, biting this whole time. Oh, no. Is it too far out, though? Might be too far out. Let's see. Ooh, right on the edge. That might be perfect, though. We'll see. It's going to be getting dark here in a moment. No zomboids around whatsoever. Oh, that was a kick. There is a fish in the area. You saw that little splash of water? I think that's a fish. Maybe considering it. Maybe looking at the jig lure right now like, is it worth it? We'll have to see. It's going to be getting dark enough, though, to the point where I'm not going to really be able to tell if we're reeling it in. So I would love if a fish bite. Yeah, there. Thank you. Literally bite now. Okay, this might not be a fish. This guy, well, maybe. I don't know. But probably not. I feel like it's not putting up any resistance. So I'm a little afraid it might be more seaweed. Which, again, we know to be 50% sea, 50% weed. Let's find out, though. Come here, little buddy. Come here. Oh, wait a second. I mean, probably a fish. Considering it's holding up my line like that. There we go. That's got to be something. This is a big boy fish. It's a small sodger. That made our weight go crazy too. Oh, okay, no, it's going crazy because we're so hungry and thirsty that we're actually at the point where this is too much. Okay. Well, we'll take it. I mean, 19 hunger. He was big in spirit. True small town. The little fish that could swim, potentially. And now that we have some seaweed, again, maybe we can make some delicious sushi. I don't know if we necessarily need the rice. Do we need some vinegar? Do we need some sauces? Anything like that? We'll find out in a moment. We shall honor him by cooking his ass. Yes. We will be cooking him. I need water, though, right away, because that is a problem. Can I slice it up? I can slice it up. Let me see. What would I need to make sushi? I have the knowledge already unlocked. A bowl of rice, and then rice vinegar. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. We definitely have no rice nearby. Do zombies react to light? Yes, they do. They love the light. Also, I'm now just realizing, too, we don't have any power at this house. So, we are going to have to build a fire pit. I'm just now realizing that. Or I just wait until morning and we starve throughout the night. Do I have anything left over that I could eat? Seasoning salt. I don't think we need to be that desperate. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. After that, I am not going out. Never mind. The broccoli. Holy shit. What a find. That saved my life right there. And the white sugar. That's actually eat the sugar. Eat the entire bag of sugar. This is probably so unhealthy for you to just eat an entire bag of sugar, but who cares? That's going to help us with our hunger a lot. And now we offset it with the broccoli. That takes away kind of like the calories, I guess you could say. Perfect. All right, we are going to sleep here for sure. It's about to be 1 month, 12 days as well. What is the current goal? Well, the current goal is to get food. We technically did that. I need to cook up the meal. I need to cook up the fish. All of that's jazz, but I don't know, team. Could you make broccoli jam? I have no idea what broccoli jam is, but maybe. I'm not actually a vegetable person, team. I'm gonna be honest. I do not like my veggies. Alas. Let's go home so we can cook up the fish fillets. Maybe we fish one more time before I leave. We try to get one more fish. Especially now that it's daytime, we can actually see. Is there anybody biting off the pier? Was that... Ooh, is that Ripple? That is Ripples. Okay. Hold on. Cast our line out. There we go. Thank you, by the way, moderators, for paying out the yes voters. Can we do one final, very quick gamble, by the way? Very quick. Or do we survive the rest of the stream, guys? If a moderator could do that, that would be so appreciative. That would help me out a lot. Congratulations, though, to the yes voters. Oh, hold up. Big fish inbound. I can feel it. Come on, little buddy. I'm a little worried this might not be a fish. I feel like it's not putting up resistance. This probably is not fish. That is not a... Yeah, that was seaweed again. Fuck me. I had a feeling. The way that fish was moving, that's not what a fish moves like. The fish are not really moving like that. So we have to hope this time we actually get a fish. Because one more beautiful, large fish. No need to scream, madam. You're going to scare the fish away. Okay, they're known to be very docile creatures. They get very easily spooked. Bait? We don't necessarily need bait because we have the jig lure on. Hello, I like squares. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm sure you'll
We all
find a use
love
for that.
squares. We love cubes, various other geometrical shapes as well. Cag Pirate with the Prime for 8 whole months. Fish, yo-ho with a bottle of rum. I wish I had some rum right now, Pirate. But how are you doing? Thank you to the Prime for 8 whole months. Close to a full year. About 2/3 of the way there. I appreciate that, Pirate. I ain't ever heard a screaming Zomboid before. I feel like they're pretty common. I feel like we hear at least one person screaming off in the distance every session of Zomboid we do. Personally. Hello there as well there, Zerman. How are you? Good to see you, of course. Guys, by the way, really quick, I do want to remind you all while we wait for the fish to bite. If you are new to the stream, the one thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. Gets you alerted when I go live. We are live Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all come back, of course. Thank you, Story Driven Lemon, for the follow. Welcome in. Do you still get a payout if the odds are 1-to-1? I actually have no idea. I think you basically just get your shards back if the payout is 1-to-1. I don't think you make value. There's a poll and then also a gamble going on. Interesting. I don't know why a poll was made, but that's okay. Did the gamble already close? Is that why a poll was made? I always cast it past and then jig it off and on through the ripples. Oh, you like drag it around a little bit? I think they're just gonna bite in a moment. I don't know. Again, I'm still learning the fishing. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. Come here. Oh, this one's a fish for sure. This one, I mean, it resisted for a moment. Am I crazy? Oh no. Oh wait, I'm a little spooked. Please, I don't think this is a fish again. I don't know. It resisted for a moment. And then it kind of gave up. Yeah, that's not a fucking fish. Empty tin can. Okay. Game, there's only so much that I can take. Do we have... Is the lure gone? Did it fall off? Where's my fishing rod? Wait, fishing rod? Hello? There it is. No, the bait is gone. That's why we're not catching anything. When did our lure fall off? I mean, to be fair, we've had it on for a while, so it was only a matter of time, but still. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to put my fish fillet on there, because you guys were saying it's goated for catching big fish. We're going to try it right now. Will the fish want the fish fillet? If they do not want the fish fillet, this was a waste of value, and we are cooked. We need the fish to bite on immediately. Actually, I have another random question. Do any of you know if when you catch something like the tin can or seaweed, do you gain any fishing skill for that? Oh, that, oh my gosh, wait. No, don't do this to me. Please do not do this to me. That's not a fish. That's not a fish. Guys, I might have just been griefed. It was not a fish. Okay, so I don't know. Did that take my fish fillet? No, we still have the fish fillet. I was about to say, if we lost our fish fillet because of that, that's insane. Thank you for the tin can again. We're just printing tin cans over here. Isn't that interesting? All right. character is never going to die. I mean, we've had many playthroughs that go past 2, 3, 4 months. It's very possible that Stevie could go the distance, guys. Shoot your gun into the air to stir up the fish. I'm sure they would love that. You know, I did kind of overshoot it, though. I feel like we're not really in the ripples. There we go. Now we're in the ripples. There you go, little buddies. At any moment. What does one say in a first-time chat? Scooby, whatever they would like. Typically, it's just a hello, but how are you doing, Scooby-Doo? Welcome in. Sir, I have a purple check mark. Clearly, I know best and would never steer you wrong. Of course, yes. If this is not a fish, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, I don't think it's a fish. This is not a fish. This is not a fish. What is happening right now? Why are we catching only garbage? Is this like commentary for like what our world has become? The rivers are so heavily polluted you can't even catch a fish anymore? I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'm taking my fish fillets home. I'm cooking what I have, and I'm not fishing anymore. That'll do it for me. I also need to get the next skill book. I do think we actually were gaining some XP, though. Because I can't imagine us catching one fish was enough to get us, like, 50 XP. I think us getting maybe the tin cans probably gives us, like, a little bit of XP. Not in total waste, but fine. Oh. Alright, well, we can hotwire new cars. That's fine. Is he still alive? There's no fucking way you're still alive. Oh, no, you're dead. No, I crushed this dude. Okay. I thought he was still alive. That was the mailman. Listen. He should have been delivering the mail on the sidewalk, okay? There was no need for him to do his duties by walking in the middle of the road, okay? At any moment, someone like myself could be steering 80 miles per hour down the roadway, not being fully attentive to the situation at hand, and drive right into them, okay? And whose fault would it be? Many would probably argue my own fault, but I would actually argue it's probably their fault for jaywalking in the first place. The road is called a roadway because cars go on the road. The people and pedestrians, they go on the sidewalks. All right, always remember that. Rat Wizard, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I love that name, by the way. Rat Wizard. What spells do you know? Hopefully one that makes me better at fishing. Dear God. Yeah, the fishing went horrible, team. Not a great time fishing. We caught one good fish, and that was kind of it. But at least we have the fish fillet we can use later on. We'll deal with that later. Oh, yes, Rat-a-tat, where are you? Can I give you a little pet, buddy? I hear you squeaking. You're so... Oh, there you are. Dude, he's actually chill. Oh, he's not chill. Okay, he's slightly stressed. But that's... I mean, he's only stressed because I haven't given him a little pet. That's the only issue.
You'll find a use for that.
Dunkle Master with the Prime for 6 whole months. Thank you for that. Very kind of you. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I appreciate it. We're gonna cook up this delicious meal, team. And Stevie will enjoy it. He will enjoy every single bite. Alright. Oh. I feel like my back is dying ever so slightly. It's a little bit stiff right now. That's okay. Fish fillets. Oh, and we level up our cooking skill. You know what? Today has not been that big of a waste. Because we've actually leveled a lot of skills. I cannot complain too much about that. I'm decently pleased with our progress today. Okay? But I will say, this is probably where we're going to leave off for the Zomboids. Normally, I go longer on the Zomboids, but for today, guys, we have something very special planned, okay? We are going to be doing a very special sponsored segment of Minecraft with crowd control. So you guys can torture me in the game. For now, though, I do have to bid farewell to Stevie in his playthrough. I have to say goodbye as well to YouTube Shorts. We're only going to be streaming this on Twitch. I apologize, team. Twitch only for this segment. But I hope you would all tune in. If you're really interested, we're going to be live again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern with our last little bit of, what is it? Wolf Among Us? Excuse me, I could not even think about that. 10-minute gamble. Was the gamble actually going on for 10 minutes? Because I thought it finished, like, immediately. I thought it completed, like, right away. Kyle, I'm sorry if you just got here for Zomboid. We're going to be doing a sponsored segment tonight. Normally, again, I go longer on the Zomboid, but for tonight, we are calling it a little bit earlier. But hopefully, many of you will still choose to stick around for the Minecraft. It should be a very good time. But for now, I do have to say goodbye.